Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Podcast is intended.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amir of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida. Treat the incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C, Y, E.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2 division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr.
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbat 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chick Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people, there is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, Solo, Dolo, Scarface, No Manolo. We're here to discuss H2O. Ashton Sylve taking on Joseph JoJo Diaz Jr. Back in action with the comeback. And this is what we're going to be talking about this fine morning. If you're interested, you know what to do. Stick around. Hit that thumbs up. It's absolutely free. And it's going to help with the visibility of this particular episode, which clearly we're going to need your help to put the word out there to ensure that, we get a good, decent show going for the most part. it is a stacked card. We got the return of JoJo Diaz as he attempts another comeback, and the return of Tito Mercado, and the debut of another Mercado. So, a lot to talk about, and looking forward that, you guys are interested as well in this particular fight and fight card. And yeah, we get some callers, man. This is the fight for Friday night. It'll be taking place on Thunderdome Studios. And, as I said, Ashton Sylve versus JoJo Diaz. This is actually a Misfits Pro fight card, but they're getting better at putting on good fights. Wilder Chisora was a decent fight card, and this is a pretty stacked fight card with good names. You can't really complain about these names on the card. The main event is good. The return of Tito Mercado is always good to get Tito back in the ring. I am in full support. I'm in full support of this Misfits Pro card. So, yeah, man, let's get into it. Ashton Sylve is now 14-0 with one loss coming at the hands of Lucas Body, and he has 11 wins by knockout. Shout out to Ashton Sylve. We've interviewed him here on the show a multiple amount of times. He's getting back in action, and ever since that loss to Lucas Body, I feel like his career's been kind of on a slow roll. In 2024, he had 2 fights where he got knocked out in July 20th. Didn't return to the ring till a year and a half later versus Daniel Lugo. Got a 5th round stoppage. Then returned to the ring nearly 6 months later or more and got a unanimous decision in London. And here we are 2 months later. So this is the best activity he's had, is fighting in April, scheduled to fight in June. So potentially his weight fluctuation has been resolved because of activity, because he did miss weight and have to move up in weight. So, we'll see exactly where he is at. But Discord is available. X Space is also available. We even already have the Zoom line and link rocking and rolling for those looking to call in and express themselves on today's boxing topic, because we talk real boxing. I got some pushback. People are like laughing that we're, covering this, but we have to cover real boxing. We can't only cover, the make-believe stuff, the stuff that is gonna happen. Will it happen? Can it happen? I mean, this is actually happening, and it's actually some decent names that we know. So, let's give it the attention it deserves. And tune in. It's going to be live on DAZN, which works for me as part of my DAZN package. So not at all upset. Easy to watch. And DAZN is actually releasing something. They're trying to push Saturday nights. Looks like they're going to be getting the promoters together to try to make Saturday night boxing on DAZN a thing. I got a press release this morning. I only skimmed through it, so that's about the most I can give you, unless we do a quick, double down on the skim. But in the description here on YouTube, you can find the links to call in, whether that is Discord, X Spaces, the Zoom link, the landline to call in and voice your opinion on today's topic, which is obviously the main event, Ashton Sylve taking on JoJo Diaz. JoJo, former world champion, clear veteran, 9 losses now for the 2012 Olympian and the former IBF champion. 9 losses, 1 draw, 15 wins coming by KO. And truly, this fight represents a crossroads because if Ashton Sylve cannot get past JoJo Diaz, who is tough and durable, but he is on the back half of his career. So if Ashton can't overcome the JoJo Diaz test, then he might be a bust. So a lot riding on this particular fight for Ashton. And for JoJo, a win over Ashton sets him back up for title contention. Not to say that he would immediately get a title shot, but believe you me, somebody's calling him. Maybe Abdullah Mason gives him a shot in Ohio after the Cordina fight. You know, people always need opponents. Former world champs, they're going to get that call, you know. And JoJo, with a win, oh, he's back where he belongs. For Ashton Sylve, this is about proving that, you know, that devastating knockout that Lucas Body put on his ass is behind him. He's only 22, so Sylve still can prove that he's talented and prove that that was just a hiccup. You know, he's moved up since then. He's fighting in front of his hometown crowd, and he enters this fight with a little bit of momentum coming off of that last April fight. So he's got the momentum. He's got the activity. He's rebuilding, following the Body setback. For JoJo, this may be his last opportunity to remain relevant in major fights. If not, from here, he might have to go back to pro box and put his body on the line versus a young, up-and-coming, undefeated prospect looking to make a name for himself. JoJo has to try to turn it around right now before he keeps sliding into journeyman status. And he's the former IBF featherweight champ, former WBC interim lightweight title holder. He's been in there with the elite. He's an Olympian. He's a tough veteran, but he struggled consistently against the top opposition over the years, and he just hasn't been able to get over that hump. But experience remains his greatest weapon, especially in this fight with an inexperienced Ashton Sylve. So we'll see. Sylve, he's going to have to use his youth and hopefully try to stay away from JoJo, who likes to grind people down. Even though he's not the biggest a puncher, he does put pressure on you. In the co-main event, Amir Cashman Anderson, 7-0, 7 KOs versus Jonas Sylvain, 9-0, 1 draw, 5 wins by KO. And this may be the most competitive matchup on the card. Anderson has been perfect as a professional, scoring knockout after knockout in every single appearance. And Jonas, however, enters also undefeated and has demonstrated an ability to box on previous Thunder Studio cards. So we'll see what happens in this one. Not the biggest of names, but they got the skill. The return of Ernesto Tito Mercado. This is the featured bout on the card. The biggest name on the card. Undefeated, 18-0, 17 KOs. Mercado quietly becomes one of the most dangerous punchers on this card and quietly appeared on this card. There was no previous promotion of Mercado fighting on a Misfits pro card, but him being from San Fran or somewhere over there, they probably decided to bring him on for tickets. So we'll see. He's going to be facing former opponent of Keyshawn Davis and Andy Cruz, Juan Carlos Burgos. I expect Tito to clearly stop the shit out of Burgos. Burgos too small. Tito is a 40-pounder, big 40-pounder. He's about to beat the brakes off of Juan Carlos Burgos, who's had way too many fights as it is. But that's where he's from, Pomona native. So that's why they brought him in, because he's from Pomona, California. He can sell a little bit of tickets and keep building that momentum towards potential title contention. Hopefully, he gets a good partnership with a promoter, because he went from Eddie Hearn to Rumors of Salida to being on Misfits Pro, which Misfits Pro at least gives you good exposure. While DAZN, Salida, and Pro are all the same, I feel like Misfits Pro has more promotion than Salida. I don't know. You tell me in the comment section, am I wrong? Or do you feel like the Misfits Pro brand pushes their fighters a little bit more? And could that be because they have better social media skills, right? They're influencer based, so they know the algorithm. We have Hook Like Berlanga, member for 12 months. Thoughts on Eddie saying Tito turned down Keyshawn? I believe Eddie, from a certain perspective, maybe they did turn it down because, they needed another fight, right? Like, if it depends when he was offered the fight. Remember, the Tito was coming off of an injury, so when did Eddie and Matchroom offer him the fight? Was it after one tune-up? Was it before the tune-up? Was it directly off of the injury? What was going on? That is going to tell us. Or is the turn down of the fight, the rejection of the fight, was that based off the purse? Maybe Tito thought he deserved more, and Eddie's like, well, you're a hot prospect, contender. You're not a champion. You don't sell tickets yet. Your value isn't what you think it is just yet. Remember, this is a business, and Eddie is no longer with Tito the same way he's no longer with Shakur and Devin, so he doesn't speak highly of those guys. It's his job to promote the fighters he promotes, not someone else's. So I'm not expecting anything but Eddie's truth mixed in with a little bit of get your profile up, baby, right? And what that is a reference to his attitude towards the Wilder fight and build up for AJ. He's a promoter. He's going to promote. So you got to take what he's saying, with a grain of salt. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm saying it is true. I'm just saying we don't know the details. Was it turned down because it was a ridiculous offer? Did they offer him $100,000 to fight Keyshawn? What was on the purse to fight Keyshawn? Where was the fight going to take place to fight Keyshawn? Did Tito, who has a fan base and has fought on Nicaragua on his own dime, because he's half Nicaraguan and Mexican, his father's been able to get all these big-name opponents. Look at another big-name opponent without a promotional contract. And yes, Juan Carlos Burgos isn't the big name of Keyshawn, but he is on Keyshawn's resume, and he is on Keyshawn's nemesis's resume. And, quite frankly, Juan Carlos Burgos has fought dozens of people more than just Keyshawn, right? So it's a decent name, especially when you don't have a promoter. But phone lines are open. Phone lines are open. If you're looking to call in and voice your opinion on this card, which we're still not done breaking down. Obviously, we're still discussing the return of Tito Mercado and his issues with Matchroom. There's also David Dynamite Lopez, and he's going to be taking on Joey Borrero. Borrero, I know I'm in a group with him. Kid's been grinding, but not really on that level, 29 years old. 2 losses, both by knockout. Just lost not too long ago in Colombia, which right then and there, that shocks you, right? You usually go to Colombia to fluff the record up. And he went to Colombia and got, I guess, fucking turned upside down. So we'll see what happens to Joey. Can his chin hold up at 6'1", in the 47-pound division? He should be a threat. But Lopez is 8-0, 6 KOs, and obviously nicknamed Dynamite for a reason. He's punching and he's doing his thing. He's fought internationally. He's fought in Dubai, obviously here in the States. So the kid has a little bit of experience. He's fought in New York City at Sony Hall. He's fought in Las Vegas at the Mandalay Bay. He fought in Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia, on OTX. So he's been getting some exposure. He's been on Overtime for a few fights, is where you should have seen him. And, he's back. So Joey might get destroyed here by Dynamite David Lopez, man. But what else do we got on the docket? We got Daniel the one-time Mercado is going to be making his pro debut. Daniel starts off his journey alongside his brother Tito, who's also on this card. Tito Mercado, They got Israel Mercado, the uncle, and now Daniel Mercado, the youngest brother. So fighting family. Shout out to Ernesto Mercado Sr. Shout out to Ernesto. That's my, not that I ever met my granddad. He was dad by the time I was born, but that was his name. But yeah, man, we'll see Will Mercado's brother become boxing's next, or actually not Mercado brother, but the Mercado brothers, right? Because like you got the Smith brothers, the Charlo brothers. What is it? I think there's like another set of brothers out there. Let's see what the Mercados could do, and throw in the uncle, because I love Israel. He's good, bro. He needs some opportunities. He's the man, though. But phone lines are open if you're looking to call in. Looks like we got Punch Talk Boxing giving me a break here to come up for air. What's going on? Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Was
TBV. Hey, shout out to Tito, the real Tito. Tito La Mercado. I'm glad he's back, bro. That little motherfucker, he be talking shit. He about that action. He be running his mouth, but he about it. He back it up, bro. He ain't no Richardson or no fucking Keyshawn. So I'm glad to see him back, bro. He should get a knockout. Should be a good fight. There should be some good fights tomorrow, bro. Expect some KOs for everybody who's tuning in. But H2O, bro, he's back after getting knocked the fuck out, huh? He should, I feel like he should outbox the shit out of JoJo, bro. When he fought Body, bro, he was winning. He was doing good until he got caught and dropped. If he runs it back with Body, bro, he gonna destroy him, bro. I feel like he just got lucky with that shot, bro. I don't even feel like Luca's body's that good, bro. He hasn't knocked out anybody since. But yeah, I just yeah, I didn't really know about these fights, bro. But it should be good on the zone. Good fights on a Friday night, and then I believe we got some fights on Saturday. Puerto Rican champ, right?
Of course, we're gonna be doing a fight champ.
Yep. Well, he's the only Puerto Rican champ he gonna have, bro. Puerto Rican's gonna have, bro, because next week Boots is gonna fuck up Zayas and he gonna take them belts from his ass, bro. So support your Puerto Rican superstar on Saturday, bro, because next week you guys ain't gonna have no fucking 154 champ no more. And the new That's the biggest fight, bro. I can't wait. Next week's gonna be lit, bro. I want to hear all those Puerto Ricans fans call in next week, and let's hear that Puerto Rico. Let's get this shit lit. But yeah, TBB, call in, bro. Everybody have a good one. Have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. I mean, look, we could always turn up and do it early, even though today is Thursday. But we could start tomorrow, bro. I mean, if we gotta flip the switch and transfer to the bigger fight. Hey, then we do it, man. I just like being fair. I'm a real boxing fan. I like being fair. Like, I don't want to just talk boots, Xander, because it's a big fight. Like, bro, I care about Ashton Sylve and his comeback and how good he's going to be or not be. And, you know, can he come back? And that's Ivan Redkach back there. He's going to be taking on Jahan Ingram. Ingram is still trying to break away from that shadow that was, you know, being under the Mayweather banner. And since leaving Mayweather banner, he's been very active with Misfits Pro, doing his thing. And, you know, I want to see if he pans out. I want to see what gives, what happens, what's next for him. So, you know, these fights to me, I like them. They're important. You know, developmental fights are important for a prospect, man. And, you know, I'm always grateful that they've given us these opportunities to follow these guys' career, you know, because, man, when I was watching boxing in my younger days, you didn't see the development. You didn't get to see, you know, the comeback when a guy gets knocked out. You didn't get to see that. So, you know, I think it's important because it also helps you bet better, right? You get a better gauge for that fighter and what he can do or can't do in the ring. But we're also going to be having Sarai Brown L. She had her pro debut on ESPN and looked phenomenal from that southpaw stance. If you guys haven't watched Sarai Brown L and her pro debut, came out in the Michael Jackson outfit, did the moonwalk after the win, spoke Spanish fluently in her post-fight. Oh, she's on track. You on track to be a star, young lady. You are doing your thing. She's with the right promoter, MVP and Jake Paul. She had the right outfit. She did the post-fight moonwalk. Bro, I mean, what didn't she do right? What didn't she do right? Honestly, like, she's the shit. Rayochenko, what up?
That's you hear me.
What up, Rayo Willie?
Shout out TVV, shout out the community. Hey man, same man. Let's go. It's another great weekend of boxing. Man, this came out of nowhere. You know, I had no idea MF Pro was gonna be doing what they're doing. You know, it's branching off from the influencer scene, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how they develop these young prospects. It seems like they're gonna be developing these young dudes and then getting them to a certain level. And this is great, you know, if they keep doing this and they stay consistent, not like that MVP shit. See, when MVP, they came in, you know, they were only doing shit to the CEO's benefit, you know. The CEO got to throw on a big event and I got to be the main line versus the MF Pro dudes. It seems like they're just developing 100% of their roster. So that's great to see. You know, Jahan Ingram, he's been shelved for a while. You would have thought he would have been on a high track towards superstardom, you know, after knocking out Rolly in that sparring. But, you know, he got sidelined. That's what happens when you sign with Money Team. Dudes like Leonard Smeller Beeb in your pockets. Dudes like Floyd hating on you, not wanting to see you do good. So they show you put you in a Mayweather gym and just keep you there forever. So it's great to see these fighters break out of that system, break out of that mold, and on their route to superstardom. But I'm outside. The audio's probably really chopped now, so I don't want to hold up the show. That's my call. Shout out TBV. Boxing's back is great. And hey, Ness, play that Puerto Rico because Puerto Rico's going to be on top next week, baby. Let's go.
Yo, he funny. Say, yo, I don't want to hold up the show, bruh. And then Price with the super chat, hilarious. I don't get y'all, bro. Like, I'm doing this twice. I'm doing this like twice a day on average. You know, yeah, you got your days like yesterday. I knew I wasn't gonna get it off because of my brother. He came through to pick up the peppies, and that fucked up everything. You know, obviously I'm not gonna rush him. It's my brother, so we had a good old conversation and bonded over our weight loss journeys. And, you know, I decided to go live on my Nesta Gibbs channel since I was already way past my schedule. But we are going to be doing Border Wars today. It did work out because I had a bunch of interviews scheduled with some of the amateur fighters that are going to be on the card in about 2 weeks, July 4th here in Orlando, Florida. Our amateur event under USA Boxing Sanction rules. And some of them weren't available, so the coach is going to gather them this evening for a evening Border War show on Thursday. Hopefully you guys tune in because we're going to be having a lot of the local amateurs, Sophia, the Leha brothers, giving them some shine because, you know, they are, you know, the future. The future. Coach has some good fighters in that gym. Like I said, we're going to be having Saray Brown L on the show. Great fighter. Reminds me, I don't even want to say like Shakur and Laura and things like that because I feel like she's a little more aggressive. She was really going for the kill. Her reflexes are there, though. That's why I see Shakur, like her pullback. She's walking you down, but she's got that half step, that little jump back. It's not even jump back. She's like pull back because she stays in place. She doesn't jump back. She's like, bam, shoots that left straight down the pipe. She's all right. She's all right. She's all right. But yeah, Discord available, X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. You know, we want to know what you think. Is this a must-win for JoJo Diaz Jr.? Does he got to get a win? You know, has H2O fully recovered from that Lucas body knockout, or does he still have those cobwebs lingering in there? What about Tito Mercado? Where does Tito Mercado rank amongst the best young fighters at 144? Do we even know, since the dude hasn't really been able to fight anybody ever since he got with promoters? He's been stagnated. It's like I feel like I was promoting him when he was a free agent and he was doing more and impressing more, and he got with a promoter and really they slowed him down. The momentum is dead. The buzz isn't there. But Amir Henderson, undefeated, 7-0, 7 KOs. Is he a legitimate contender here if he proves with another knockout? What prospect on this card has the highest ceiling? You know, who do you see, you know, panning out? Who has world championship potential? And is Misfits Pro capable of becoming a major promotional player in America? Jahan Ingram signed. Deontay Wilder signed. Ashton Sylve signed. Tito Mercado flirting with signing. You know, they're on the zone, so I'm not mad at them. It's not another island. Like, are you guys seeing the growth in Misfits Pro and the transition away from the buffoonery that got them the buzz on social media? They seem to be transitioning more into a professional promotional company. But which of these fights do you think will steal the show? Phone lines are open. Pat Bandero.
Enes, you hear me?
You know it.
Puerto Rico, man. A Saturday Collazo. It's not the only. I mean, I think there's the other. Not only Collazo and Xander. I think they have like two other champ. I think Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I think Jonathan La Bomba.
Yeah, Bomba. Yeah, there you go. There's another one. But yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to you, man, for rocking out every day, twice a day. I know you've been busy these few days, so always make it twice. But shout out to you, man. Hey, that's a hardcore show, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, it's the only fight though, right? Like, it's the biggest fight of Friday, and fuck, man, what's happening this weekend, right?
No, for sure. But no,
Collazo is what is it? Collazo is the biggest fight of the weekend, and he's not. This is bigger than that from a name standpoint. Collazo might be bigger from a accolade professional standpoint, but that card isn't better than this card. The Collazo card, who the fuck I'm gonna tell you? If I would have did that show, Oscar Collazo versus Nadir Valdez, Jahaira Galdado versus Bumnet Belisa, Ruslan. I mean, who the fuck are these people? Joshua Edwards, the only dude we know. He's the heavyweight kid they bringing up with Golden Boy. I don't know who's Daniel Garcia. I don't know who's Lorenzo Garcia. I don't know who's Caden Griffiths. Bro, this card is trash. The Misfits card is way better.
Joshua Edwards fighting again this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, 8-round heavyweight fight.
Yeah, it's heavyweight. Yeah, he's with what's his name? Shield.
Mickey Bay is fighting. His fight got canceled, so that card is also ass. There's nothing, bro. There's nothing.
Oh,
Kingsley
sure,
eBay is back, but who the fuck cares? I mean, actually, he beat Gerald Washington, right? So fuck it, man. Give him some respect. He's back, but he's back in Phoenix off TV, and that card sucks. There's nothing, bro. There's nothing.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, there's nothing much you can
Kyrone
do,
Davis, and that's June 20th. That's also this weekend. And I don't know if there's TV for that. He's on a Thomas LaManna card, I believe. It's a bad weekend.
Oh yeah, it is about a week. Like that's the week before, that's the calm before the storm next week. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I like the hardcore show because like the problem is like you don't have like many people calling. So I like to learn. You're the only one who doing like hardcore show really in the in the media. So no, I appreciate those hardcore shows. I'm just saying that is because like I cannot like comment on too many fights because like few fighters that I don't know. I ain't gonna cap. But yeah, man, I like the hardcore show. Now, there's something I have to disagree with you, bro. Are you saying like JoJo Diaz might turn into a journeyman?
I mean, with another loss, hell yeah, that's 10 losses, bro.
Bro, JoJo Diaz is already a journeyman to me.
Yeah, but he's still a tough one, bro. That Regis fight turned it around. In my eyes, my opinion of him went up. He still got it. He still could fucking he can still beat Ashton.
Yeah, for sure. But like it's not because like I mean I like his fight. Like it's always like full of action. But it's still a journeyman. Like a journeyman is like it doesn't mean that you're a bad fighter. It just means that you're just there to like to do a show. But that's already a journeyman to me. No?
I don't know. I feel like a journeyman, he gonna lose, and I don't know if JoJo gonna lose these fights.
Bro, like if you look at his
he's favorited to lose. He's favorited to lose, but he's still giving these kids a good fight.
Yeah, for sure. Now I ain't gonna say about like I'm not saying about him not giving a good fight, but like I mean he has lost probably like seven out of his last 9 fights or something like that. Like he's got a bad record lately. Sure, man. I mean, he gave it.
No, of course he got a bad record, but look at the class of fighter he's fighting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still fighting elites, and he's under that elite level. So that's why this fight is interesting because Sylve ain't show he's elite. You get it?
No, but I get you. I get you. Okay, but maybe we have a different definition of journeyman. For me, journeyman is just someone that is there. He's gonna like give a good fight or not, but we don't expect him to go like further after that. You see what I'm saying? That's why.
I don't
That's
know,
what
man. I mean, look, is he a journeyman? Yeah, I guess for sure. But
for me, he's a journeyman.
but I think he's still durable.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he'll give you a good fight. I mean, you cannot come like you still have to be on your A game to fight him for sure. But yeah, man, for me, he's already a journeyman. But I like JoJo, man. He always like always give you a good fight, and he always like give his most of the time give his best. So and yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like he came up. It's like what's his name? I think I was thinking about another journeyman. I think you mentioned his name, but I forgot now. There's another one I was thinking about. It's not coming to mind now. I still watch his fight, man. Like JoJo Diaz, like he's an action-packed dude. So like, you know, he's someone to watch. I wouldn't pay a pay-per-view for him, but he's definitely someone to watch, man. Tito Mercado, finally. Damn, man, the dude is like. I hope he gets more active, bro. Because, as you said, man, like this. I don't know if people don't want to give him the fight, or you mentioned about like him and the zone. I mean, with the matchroom, not having the same I'd say vision or something like that. But yeah, man, he needs to be a bit more active, man, because he's a really good fighter. But obviously, he needs to be tested with a higher caliber fighter. But yeah, man, I'd like to see him against someone like Ghost Martin or something, like even against what's his name? The dude from
Hell
Philly
yeah,
who
bro.
lost.
I want that fight, bro. I want any
Yeah,
good fight from him. I don't know why,
yeah,
it's so
Ghost
hard.
Martin, or even the dude who just lost against from Philly, the dude who lost against Keyshawn. Um, he's coming out of
Oh,
my
Nahir
mind.
Albright. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
fight.
even
That's a
yeah,
good
even against
fight. Good
Albright.
call, bro.
Yeah,
That's a good fight, bro.
that would be a good fight because he's just coming off a loss, and if he because not listen, if Mercado like knock out Albright, that's a statement, bro. Because like now he is
Hell
not. It's
yeah.
not like Wu is not easy to get packed up. Like he never got packed up before, really. I mean, he lost, but he never got knocked out. So that'll be a good fight for him, really. Should push for that fight to me. But yeah, man. Apart from that, we have we have Mercado. Yeah, you were talking about the brothers. So you have the Mercado brothers now.
And the uncle, man. The uncle's still there doing his team.
Mercado family. So you have those. You probably forgot about the DB3. They're still there. You still have what's his name? The Mason's brother.
Yeah.
Is there too.
Oh, I forgot about them. You're right. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Sure.
The Masons. Damn.
Five of them.
But they
bro.
not
The five.
popping. No disrespect. The youngest one, let's see if he pans out. But the Davis brothers are making more noise than the Abdullah brothers.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, not Abdullah.
Yeah,
what is it? Mason brothers.
Mason. Yeah. Mason 5 apparently. We've seen already. But yeah, man. Like apart from that, what we got? You mentioned about another one which I forgot. Yeah, there's this. I still like. Apparently, is a really really good prospect. Your heavyweight that Josh Edwards. Apparently, he's like,
Yeah. I've been watching him. I feel like he's a little short, but we'll see.
he didn't manage to get the knockout last time against the. Like, do you remember that Italian? I think he looked Italian. It was American though, but he like the long hair, like mustache stuff. He looks like Mario. Like he looks like Mario Luigi. I don't know if you remember that fight. But Joshua didn't manage to get the knockout against him, so I think it was a 4-round fight or 5-round fight. I don't remember. But Ronnie Shield is really talking highly about Josh Edwards.
Yeah, he's training with him.
Yeah, he's with Ronnie Shield. Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah. He's talking really highly about Josh Edwards because Josh also he was an Olympian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, he's definitely will run a shield. He's really talking highly. He says he's having trouble to get fight for him for some reason.
Mm.
So I don't know if a lot of people ducking him or whatever. But yeah, man. Hey, I want to say, bro, like, uh, Boots. I know it's off topic, but Boots has been sparring Boo Boo Andre. You know that, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking because Android obviously is a southpaw, and what's his name? Xander is I mean, he's fighting orthodox stance, but apparently he's left-handed. He's kind of like Dre Ward. Dre Ward was fighting like orthodox, but he was left-handed. But I'm thinking like, I think like Boots is like he's been working, bro, because he means like he's just trying to you know to make sure he's ready for anything, you know. But I've never seen like, because I've never seen even once Xander like turning southpaw, bro. So that's why I'm like, Boots is taking that seriously, bro. If he's actually, knowing that that Xander is left-handed and trying to make sure that he's ready for any if he turns southpaw. Yeah, man, that's interesting. That was interesting when I saw that. And Boo Boo's like, you heard like he's calling your man Berlanga as well a little bit. You heard that?
I mean, I'm sure he won a big fight.
Yeah, he's been talking about obviously the Charlo is always did. But he's been talking about Berlanga and talking about which I think it will be a good fight is the other dude who just came back recently. The one who just got a new trainer at 168, who was with a senior
Pacheco.
Pacheco, see. So yeah, he's talking about him as well, which I think it will be a good fight, Pacheco against Andrade, but Andrade. But yeah, man, that's interesting. I really feel I was quite intrigued with that Boo Boo, sparring with the Boots, preparing for Xander. That's I was shocked when I saw that, but hey, man. Yo, champ, I took a bit of your time, so I appreciate you for that, man. As usual, bro.
Nah, man, appreciate you for calling in every day, bro. Keeping it going.
Ya tú sabes.
Ya tú sabes, mi hermano. If you're looking to call in, you know what to do. Discord available, X Spaces available, the landline rocking and rolling, the Zoom line rocking and rolling. All those links are in my description. I did that before the show started. You know we're having a good morning when all that is done ahead of time. But we can keep it going. We can keep it going and keep it a good morning by getting some callers. If you're not looking to call in, maybe you can hit the thumbs up. That's going to help with the visibility of the show. Maybe you can go ahead and hit the retweet, the repost. That also helps with the visibility of the show and with the, extra callers. Put this in front of some boxing fans. That means new boxing fans find us and they can voice their opinion. We got Tito La Voz. What is up?
Buenos dias, buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Good morning to the community, to the dummies. Good morning to everybody. To the chat, live chat, power chat. What's the word? Hey, I didn't know Tito Mercado was half Nicaragüense.
Yeah, half Nicaraguan, half Mexican.
Oh shit, man. He de lo mío. Let's go, Tito. I fucks with him now, man. Nah, I ain't got to watch Tito a lot. Just because there can be only one Tito, you know what I mean? But I haven't really got to watch him, but I'm for sure gonna be doing a little more research on the kid now, And as far as JoJo Diaz, man, it's hard to say, but I think that JoJo is not a journeyman. I think if he lets his career go too long, he will become a journeyman. Now, I don't know about y'all, but for me, a journeyman is a guy there to collect a check. And JoJo ain't doing that right now. JoJo trying to win. I see JoJo more as a gatekeeper. Like a young dude coming up, a prospect needs to beat JoJo Diaz in order to elevate to the next level as a contender. You know what I mean? If you can't beat JoJo, then you're not eligible to go up there and compete with the elites, or at least the champions. You know what I mean? So I think JoJo is sitting there. He's a little long in the tooth. How old is JoJo now?
Let me see his exact age, bro.
Like 34, 35 maybe?
Yeah,
Mid-30s?
yeah, because he's with Errol Spence class,
Errol's class.
2012.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think yeah, he in his mid-30s. You know, he ain't a spring chicken no more. And I don't think this next fight, I feel like he needs to win. He has to win. But I honestly don't think that his gatekeeper status is hinging on
33.
this one.
33.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think this gatekeeper status is hinging on this one fight. I think he's still going out there to win. Unless he shows different, right? Unless he goes in there and he curls up and just, you know, waiting for the fight to be over, then yeah, he journeyman status, you know. But he goes in there to win. He's still competitive. He feels like he can still go in there and make a difference, you know, move the needle and shit like that. So I think JoJo he's in a must perform situation, not a must win. You know, he's got to make the fights competitive. He's got to make them close, and you know, he's got to beat the guys he's supposed to beat. You know, other than that, man, let's go Tito Mercado. And yeah, man, we a week out from or 2 weeks out from the class. Hey, shout out to Boots though. Man, Boots helping Boo Boo keep the lights on, man. Good looking out for the homie. Looking out for the homie. I don't know how much that's gonna help him. You know, Boo Boo ain't the bet. I don't know what the fuck he's seeing Boo was gonna help him with cousin Julio. You know, cousin Julio, a whole different animal, but whatever. I mean, I guess he's setting up the excuse. Oh man, my sparring was crazy. I had that weird dude sparring with me, and rah, 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 rah. Well, I don't think Boots is gonna do that. He seemed like a stand-up dude, but I think he's giving his little fanboys an excuse, a built-in excuse there. Like, oh, he was sparring Boo Boo. I don't know why he did that. So you know, you got to set up the soft landing for the just in case. You know what I mean? And that's my call. People, let's call in. You know what? I suggest that all you guys that is not interested in this fight, watch this fight. It'll get you out of your casual funk, man. And you might even see some shit you might like. You might start talking like a non-casual. You might start saying names like Tito Mercado and actually know what the fuck you talking about, right? Names that y'all never heard before. You might find a gem in the rough. So tap in, call in, and let's keep the show going, man. That's my call. Peace.
Appreciate you. Discord available X Spaces, Khaled, Indiana. What up?
Yo, Ness.
Yo,
man, salute. Let me start with the card first. Never really been an H2O type of guy, you know what I'm saying? Seen the sparring footage and all that, but you know, like the young guys be having a lot of hype, but the skill set don't really be there. No, that I seen him doing some pad work yesterday. I'm like, buddy in here playing. They just in here bullshitting, doing non-real moves, fake pad work. I'm like, yeah, these niggas in here playing. So, you know, but he in there with JoJo. Hopefully he can win and all that. So, you know, he can move forward and all that. I'm not wishing losses on my man, but my man just not nice like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to JoJo. JoJo always coming to Rumble. JoJo gave, who the fuck was that? Alexis Rocha a tough ass scrap. You know what I'm saying? As a fucking lightweight moving up to welterweight getting some rumbles. So JoJo gon' come to Rumble and shit like that. So shout out to JoJo. Ness, Tito Mercado just not nice like that, bro. The skill, like, he got some decent little names and all that. You know what I'm saying? He got some decent knockouts, but when you just look at him fight, look at the skill set, it's just not there. Now, maybe if he get with the right trainer, you know, be like a little more active, then he could get better. But at this present moment, it's a lot of hype. You know what I'm saying? My man run his mouth kind of crazy, but you know what I'm saying, the skills just really not there. He's average at best. Now look, they did drop the undercard for the Earl Spence joint. They got the Jamal Charlo fighting. Don't know who that is. Then Liam Wilson. Liam Wilson is actually like gonna put up a decent little scrap with Fulton. I hope Fulton is in shape. They brought Fulton back. That's kind of crazy. I'm like, damn, like we couldn't get nobody else from PBC. We just recycling the same names over there, boy. I mean, like granted, no, I can't even cop no pleas for that Fulton shit. Even though PBC cards do be cracking. So like, all right, so as far as matchmaking right now, PBC, as far as like the cards, when they finally pop out, they cards always be cracking. Like the David card was cracking. Every card that they had be cracking, but we kind of seeing the same names, but it is what it is, But I'm not, Liam Wilson, I feel like he got stopped by somebody. No, Oscar Valdez. That's who it was. That's who I saw him get stopped by, Oscar Valdez. That was the last time I saw him rumble. He was rumbling Oscar Valdez and he got stopped. But he had hurt Oscar a few times. So Liam coming to fight and it's in Australia. And I don't know if Stephen Fulton is focused. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know where Jamal Charlo is. Last time we saw him, he was fighting Cornflake and shit like that. So I'm not sure where he is. So this is a card with the old brothers, and we not sure where they at. That's the best. We're gonna put y'all against some Australians. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of washed a little bit, guys. We don't know them, and they've been knocked out and stopped before, and we don't really know where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? Like Fulton, we don't know where you at. You an older guy. Jamal Charlo, we don't know where you at mentally. You an older guy. Earl Spence, we don't know where you at. You an older guy. Side note, that Earl Spence interview was incredible. I'm not I'm not here to get into all the politics about uh what he did, and I'm just happy. First of all, Andre Ward is an excellent interviewer. He's a guy that, because he is a former fighter, can make fighters vulnerable, comfortable, and they can speak the language of the fighters. And Andre Ward has mastered that, and he brings it out of fighters. So I appreciate the vulnerability and the honesty of Earl Spence. If you want to critique his life and all, hey, that's fine. That's on you. He's already critiqued and assessed his own life and sought to make a change. He took accountability for what he came up short at, what he wasn't doing, and he made a change in his life. You know what I'm saying? And what happens in boxing and things like that, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you know and some things you don't know. He could have handled some things better and some things he did handle well. Shout out to Al Heyman. He did highlight Al Heyman in like a positive way for helping fighters manage their money, save their money, step them up, and put them in the best position after being a fighter. But he just kind of came up short because his lifestyle outside the ring wasn't what it needed to be. So shout out to Earl Spence. That was an amazing, excellent interview, man. That was an excellent interview. And whether my man had a full camp, he was completely locked in, wasn't drinking, none of that. That probably wasn't gonna change the outcome of that fight. It might have been a little more competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Terence Crawford would have had to get in his bag a little more outside of out because he was probably in maybe first, second, third gear. He might have had to go to maybe third, fourth, fifth if we had a top focus Earl Spence, but he was always gonna lose that fight, bro. That's fucking Terence Crawford. It really don't matter, bro. Really don't matter. So, but shout out to Earl. I could see Earl is a likable guy. You know what I'm saying? And then like I could see why, he was the people's champ. Because when you get behind, you look at him like, man, I fuck with this guy. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, I don't know if he can beat Tim Tszyu. I wouldn't pick him, but if he win, I'll be super happy for him. You know what I'm saying? Just him as a man and just trying to take accountability and just evolve and grow as a man. Because, he's 36 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm 34 years old, so I ain't that far away from him. So I can understand, like, when you're in your 30s, these different maturation processes that you go through and you get in different stages of your life and you just growing up. So Shout out to my man Earl Spence. But yeah, Ness, I agree with y'all. Boxing has been slow, and I think that one of the downsides to what Turkey Al Sheikh did when he started stacking cards, that kind of created that kind of culture of stacking cards. For example, the Lamont Roach scrap is going to have a co-main of I think Raymond and Conceição. That's really like a main event type of fight, like its own main event, a small one though. You know what I'm saying? A very, very small main event, maybe out of LA or somewhere like that. But now you putting two main events on the same card. You know what I'm saying? That can make things like a little tough and shit like that. So now a a good solid undercard is the Boots and Xander joint, because those still all young guys. Like none of those fights probably need to be its own main event. But I think it's a lot of stacking of the cars that's going on. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not like we got like, yo, every weekend we got at least one fight to look forward to. Shit is just kind of, it's just like, yo, I mean, if you care about, certain guys and shit like that, then you kind of care about it. Like if you locked in the H2O and JoJo Diaz, or if you lock in the Palazzo and all that, then you'll be locked in. And then that fight is in jeopardy. I seen that fight is in jeopardy. So yeah, Ness, man, overall hardcore shit. You know what I'm saying? We locked in. You know what I'm saying? Just talking this boxing shit and all that. Hey yo, before I hop off, Sean Azatel had an excellent video breaking down, just talking about the big fights and like why them fights tend to not happen. And his theme was, you don't concede the fight before that fight happens. Did you see that video, Ness?
Nah, bro. Nah.
That's fair, bro. It's about 18 minutes. You fuck with Sean though, so I don't know.
Hell
Maybe
yeah.
maybe you can. Yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
started here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like maybe on your walk or like while you at the gym, you can check it out. It's about 18 minutes or something. He put it on YouTube. But I think one of the main things he was talking about was, man, just like everybody, like boxing fans, we can be anxious. We want the fights when we want them, but it's like when you get to that level, like the fights got to happen at the optimal time. It doesn't matter when you call a guy like a duck, or you can't rush the fighter. Like guys got to make sure that they have the most like advantages like possible. You know what I'm saying? For example, an example that was, he used the example of when Golden Boy fought Triple G. I'm sorry, when Golden Boy had Nello and he fought Triple G, and they was trying to line that fight up, perfectly for when Nello was at middleweight and like he was ready, maybe 27, 28, and like Triple G was 34, and he wasn't quite falling off, but he had like a little slippage, and you know what I'm saying, it was still gonna be for a great fight. And they tried to time it just right, and they did. And even timing it just right, we still had two of the best fights, you know what I'm saying, of that era. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers arguably think that Nello lost that first fight, even when you timed it right, and like Nello looked great in that fight. So, you know what I'm saying? He like used Bam and Inoue as an example. Like, yo, Robert Garcia is a good fight. Like, he's a good trainer, sound trainer. Like he's gonna move Bam in a certain type of way. Plus, Inoue already like gave his hand and said that he wants that fight, but he gonna make him wait. And Inoue not moving up to 26. So ideally, my bad. Ideally, uh Bam will take a fight, another fight at 118, and then maybe take a fight at like 122, maybe fight a Cardenas or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. And then he highlight Devin and Shakur. And then he was like, yo, a Shakur not gonna want to give up his leverage and shit like that. Even though like only thing that Shakur did was he just been talking too much. You know what I'm saying? He been talking too, like it's too much content of him out here saying that he'll like fight at 144. Had he just been a little quiet, he wouldn't really look as bad. But he don't really give a fuck how he look. He gonna make his move. Same thing with David and Joey Opataya and shit like that. So guys is always gonna try to get these strategic advantages. Sugar Ray Leonard did it. A lot of guys did it in the past. Oscar and Floyd did it and things like that. So it's always been these type of things going on. We can be dissatisfied with it as fans, and we got the right to criticize niggas, call them ducks. That's perfectly fine. But fighters not really, fighters at like the highest level, they still not gonna really move off that if they got the right people around them. They still gotta, take it when it's the best for them and shit like that. So I understand that, but we can still be critical of the over marination. But Ness, man, shout out to motherfucking Boxing Voice, hardcore shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't be watching these scraps. Niggas really don't know boxing. Niggas really don't do shit. You feel me? So yeah, Ness, you have an excellent day, my brother. I'll just holler at you later.
You too, man. You too. We need more callers like that, man. More boxing callers than no boxing, man. Al, in the Bay, what do you got to say?
Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? Straight from the Bay Area.
Area.
Man, I was looking at BoxRec. JoJo Diaz lost 8 of his last 10 fights. It's not looking good for my boy. Ashton Slide, he lost just that one against an undefeated fighter. JoJo Diaz definitely needs this fight. If he want to make some more bread, some real bread, and not just sell his name for the low, he need to win this fight. I think for Ashton Slide, just winning this fight, I don't think it's gonna move the needle as much. I think if he can somehow stop JoJo Diaz, I think it moves the needle a bunch more. Because JoJo Diaz, even though he lose, at that last 10 fights, he only been stopped once. You know, against Oscar Direct. Anyway, yeah. So he only been knocked out once. So if Ashton Slide can get him out before 10, I think that will speak lots of what he belongs, and that moved the needle a lot. Yeah, man. So I really didn't grow up watching JoJo Diaz box. I came in, you know, very, I would say about like 5, 6 years ago, maybe, when Wilder was fighting Dennis DeVerne the second time when he knocked him out against the ropes. I think that was my introduction back to boxing. So I haven't really been into boxing, for decades like some of y'all have. So I'm just now getting back into the sport since the 90s. Um, but I definitely like Misfits, what they're doing. Um, they have their pro Misfits, you know, to appease the actual boxing fan, and then they have their regular Misfits will appease I would say the average crowd, or those who are not really into boxing but just into kind of like streamers and whatever you call those people, you know. Um they call them influencers, but uh I don't I don't really get the influence situation. Because the only person that can influence you is yourself, you know. But some people would be influenced by some people's takes. Some people like, I guess, being influenced by others. You know, um, but yeah. Anyway, so I like how Misfits is kind of like doing their thing and they're stepping out of that whole influencer thing and really getting into it. It's kind of like the Jake Paul situation. You know, Jake got into boxing. He really liked boxing. Now he's trying to be a boxer. you know. And I see the effort. I see the effort from Jake. You know, I wish he would fight real fighters. You know, but I get it. He's not gonna make as much money as he want. Fighting Joe Blow instead of fighting this guy over here who got a name. So sometimes you gotta take it with the good and bad. I was um definitely appalled by the whole Misfits thing. Um, I was definitely against the Misfits brand. Um, but they starting to win me over. I watched their last Misfits Pro card. I think it was a good card. I think it was a good card. I think for me, personally, uh, that with the Misfit um shadow over the boxing um people, I would say, how I would say it, the umbrella of Misfits. You know, they start having a name, so now they're using it for the good. What do you think about the Misfits Pro versus regular Misfits?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Misfits Pro is what we like. It's catering to us. They signed Wilder, they signed Jahan Ingram, they signed Ashton Sylve. It's what we want.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree. Man, boxing is in a good space. We got a lot of promoters who's popping up left and right. We got TV networks from the Zone. You can find boxing on YouTube. You can find it on Amazon Prime. So there's different avenues to find boxing now. You know, uh, I know Ness, you don't like boxing over here, boxing over there, boxing over here. You rather having a central location, right? But some people don't have certain things, and it's kind of good that it's kind of this way because if you don't have Prime, you can watch it on the Zone. If you don't have the Zone or Prime, you can watch it on YouTube. You know, so if you really want to get into boxing, you can find it anywhere. I kind of like that now. How your position had changed on that
I mean, if it's
about the
good
different
fights,
islands?
I'm gonna watch it. Look at what's going on with Paramount, right? We're forced to go. If you do what you gotta do, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come, man. That's all I can say. If you don't, we gonna complain, and that's all I can say.
Yeah, and I just watched the Salida card from I think last week. It's definitely good. I'm glad I went back to go watch it. I've been busy, so I didn't have time to watch it then. But it's good that I got the Zone where I can come back and watch things that I missed. And yeah, man, Carissa Shields. She really looked like she's really trying to put this promotion thing together. She's not just using it as a shell. It looked like she's really trying to push fighters forward. And like how Mayweather was doing when Mayweather was fighting. It just seemed like Mayweather stopped when he stopped fighting, you know, which is weird. It's like, wouldn't you want to promote more when you stop fighting, right? Does it seem like does it seem like that's what it was to you? It seemed like he stopped promoting more when he stopped fighting.
Of course, he went about his business, doing his own thing, and let his company fall. Mayweather if he would have been more focused on growth outside of narcissism and his own pleasure, he would have been the biggest promoter in boxing. Everybody loved and hated Mayweather, but he had the green print, and doing what he did with Tank, imagine what he could have done with some other good talent. He didn't sign Shakur. Shakur didn't decide to go with him, which clearly was a good move now. But imagine a guy as talented as Shakur, as willing to fight the best as Shakur, given the praise by Mayweather. Who knows what he could have been, Because, all
Yeah,
Mayweather
I
did
do.
was give that blessing to Tank, and Tank blew. He bubbled. He just blew up.
Yeah, I definitely agree. He could have been a way better promoter. Um, once he stopped boxing, um, because he has the cachet, he has the knowledge. So those two things, the cachet and the knowledge, you know, to become a great promoter. I just don't understand why he just did not. You know, maybe he wanted to spend time with his kids more. I I don't get it because when you think about the '90s, you think about Mayweather and his promotional company, and how much he was putting fighters on at that time. Um, but it just started to die off. Man, what it could have been, man, for Mayweather. Um, yeah. Oh, did you have you ever heard anything from Clarissa Shields' fight? Because when I was watching the Salida card, she was saying, "Oh, Wednesday, she'll let people know, her next fight." Wednesday was yesterday. Did you hear anything
No,
or
I
any
didn't.
whispers? Okay. I was trying to figure out, what, you know, um, stream or platform I can find anything where her next fight should be. Uh, I don't think there's a lot out there for her. Um, because she pretty much beat everybody that she was supposed to beat and she was supposed to fight. Um, it seemed like all the other women are just way lower. Oh, that's another thing I have a problem with. Um, I went on the ring and for the women's pound for pound, I think they got her at like number 2.
And they
On
got
box
Katie
rec,
above
I
her.
think, yeah, and on box rec they got her. Yeah, box rec they got her at number 6 for pound for women. I think that is an outrage. That she should be number 1 pound for pound woman fighter. Um, just the accolades that she has, she just getting disrespected all the way around. When it comes to women boxing, man, uh, I definitely believe that. Um, I don't know who she can beat to change that. There's really nobody out there for her to uh to fight. I think if she goes down, weight and fight uh who's that girl that just beat the Terminator?
Lonnie
She
Daniels, but she already beat Lonnie
Lonnie
Daniels.
Daniels.
She beat her
But
already.
if she goes down in weight to fight Lonnie Daniels, um, for Lonnie Daniels, because Lonnie she looked like a monster, in that fight. I don't know for everybody else, you know, but she kind of looked like a little mini monster at that weight class. So yeah, man, that's my call.
All right. Al in the Bay, we got Bands. What up?
You got me, Ness?
We got you.
Dula! Duda! Oh, shit. I was about to say Scooter. Damn. Okay.
They called him
Hey, I fucked up
Duda.
right there.
You called
I
him
know. I'm about to say
Duda.
Scooter.
Oh my
I'm about to say
God.
Scooter. No. That's one of my points, bro. Look. Hey,
Not
look. First
Duda.
off. No. Hey, bro. We there July 4th, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know I'm there. I'm on the floor seats. You know what I'm saying? Supporting my motherfucking fighter. You know what I'm saying? July 4th is a cookout. More tickets just open up for the back side of the venue because it's selling out. You know what I'm saying? The top half of it isn't doing as well, but like the bottom section is really selling. So the cheaper seats are at that top half. So go get your tickets, man. Come out to the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Midwest Mafia. I've never been out. Well, I've been out there to that area, but the first time in Cleveland. So we're going to support my guy, man. But first off, I want to start off with saying, yeah, man. Shout out to some of my favorite callers, man. Khaled, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know you were 34. Shout out to you, man. You're OG to me, and I'm 28. I thought you were probably around my age, maybe 30, 31. But I mean, it's just a few years old. Shout out to Tip, you know what I'm saying, for all his good calls. Shout out to Tim Boski, you know what I'm saying, Junkyard Dog, and shout out to Suleiman the Scholar, man. If I ain't mention your name, that means you fucking suck. Do better, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to those callers. Y'all guys are an inspiration to me. Y'all either teach me about boxing, teach me about global boxing with Tim Boski, and teach me about how to understand the game and not necessarily hating, but understanding the facts of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Tip always called Devin Haney and Bill Haney out on their shit, and I finally started to see it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But to get started, bro, I just want to start with the topic. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, to a point that Cali did make. I don't think Errol Spence, if he was focused, he would have got stopped in that fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he would have got stopped because when me and my uncle was watching that fight live on TV, he was like, bro, something's going on with Errol Spence. Either he looks high, he looks sharp, he looks not prepared. He said all three of those things. I'm like, you know, it's still my favorite fight. I was like, nah, my boy is ready. You know what I'm saying? But I could see the eyes and all that good jazz. So I'm not necessarily saying he would have beat Terrence Crawford because, you know what I'm saying, because Terrence Crawford can get into another gear, and he's just a more dynamic fighter. But I don't think he would have got stopped. If he would have, because, I mean, Spence is an aggressive fighter, but I feel like if he would have just had, like, more of, like, a training, if he would have had that, we got to see that running shields influence, right, when this upcoming fight. But if I feel like if he'd used that jab more and not just rushed in trying to throw those, you know, those hooks and those combinations and lean his fucking head in, bro, Crawford was tagging his ass right in the motherfucking face because he kept leaning forward. Most boxers always say you can't. Well, Keyshawn said this, and it caught my notice. He said that you never fight on like above your front foot. You know what I'm saying? You always behind your front foot, and I mean he does it all the time. So kudos to Keyshawn. So well, yeah, man. So when Spence did that, I was like, fuck. I'm not gonna blame Derek. You know what I'm saying for it, but I feel like there was a better tactic for that. Be more cautious, you know what I'm saying? Get to the later rounds. And, you know, then, you know what I'm saying, once Terrence Crawford may get tired because he got tired in the Madrimal fight, then you implode, right? Then you start throwing those hooks. But, yeah, man, I don't think he would have beat him necessarily. I think there was a better game plan, though, for sure. But shout out to the big fish, you know what I'm saying? It's shark season. Shout out to Scooter Davis. July 4th, it's going to be fireworks. I think he's going to be the fourth guy up after the Mason brothers. Or he's going to be the third guy up after the Mason brothers in the fourth slot out of six. But yeah, man, we talk about all these cards being stacked up. We got a stacked card July 4th. Maybe you guys don't know him. Maybe I'm getting on them early, but I think one of those Abdullah Mason brothers is going to show out and I think it's the smaller one, the younger guy. You know what I'm saying? The more stocky one. I got to see his fighting style. I just think he has like all the intangibles to be a great 147 to 154 pounder. You know what I'm saying? Just on his body. But we got to see his game plan. You got to see his style first. But yeah, man, that's crazy that, like, you know what I'm saying, one day somebody knocked me out, $50, you know, you wasted your $50, and then y'all let Al in the base sit right here and talk all fucking day saying, this is not hate, Al. I promise this is not hate. This is just straight facts. Same what I told the other guy. I can't think of his name right now. I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, man, look, bro, you say you need public speaking classes. You say, you know what I'm saying? You say that too much in your calls, bro. You gotta really articulate yourself and have an understanding of what you're gonna say. You're a great caller. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to you for years. I think the past 3 years I've been on this show now, going on 3 years at 2023, end of 2023. So yeah, man, you gotta do better on that aspect of your calls, bro. But yeah, man, my last point and what I wanted to say was,
excuse me.
What was it, bro? Oh yeah, man. So Nez, I don't think this is the last point. I'm just collating all my thoughts. You know, I'm looking at this beautiful view in Colombia right now. Got the hills, the mountains. You know what I'm saying? Well, the hills. And I was gonna say, bro, how do you not watch the World Cup? Like, what's going on there?
I'm sorry. I'm not into any other sport, so why waste my time on it?
No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, but bro, this World Cup is fucking great. I don't know if any other
This
callers
gym
know
is
about
great.
this gym. Nah, for sure. But nah, bro, the African countries. You know, I was in Colombia. I'm in Colombia right now, and I watched Colombia play last night, and they scored 3 goals, bro. It was absurd out here, bro. Like, so shout out to the World Cup, man, and shout out to the African countries. You know what I'm saying? Playing, or the African teams playing very well in this World Cup. But yeah, man, I just don't see how you're not in tune with other sports, because, bro, like, on a global level,
Bruh,
this
you
shit
young, bro. You
exceeds
young.
boxing.
You young,
This
so you got
exceeds
you
boxing.
giving your time to a lot of things. The older you get, you realize you can't be spreading yourself thin, especially on things that don't matter. Because a
No, for
game is
sure.
popular, I'm gonna take my time to watch it, even though I don't follow that sport, just to be with the in crowd. Fuck yeah. That's some weak shit. I'll go
Bruh,
do what I
why
want to
you trying to
do.
spin, bro?
I
Ness,
mean,
look,
it's
bro,
just the
we can
truth.
go
It's
there.
just
Why
the
you trying to
truth.
spin that shit like that?
It ain't a
Hell
spin.
no,
Think
bro.
about it. Think
Because
about.
I don't look.
Listen,
I
you're
don't.
not thinking. You're just trying to be defensive because your feelings are hurt. You're emotional. If you don't
my
do
feelings are.
something,
What the
if
fuck?
you don't do something and you're doing it because the rest of the crowd is doing it because it's popular, something's wrong with you. I gotta go. That's my
Bro,
guess.
no.
Yeah,
No, 1 second.
gotta go. Miss Brown, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How about yourself? Oh, give me a second. Congratulations, first and foremost. I watched that fight. I know your dad don't think I watched it. He's tripping. I watched that. I watched it from the walkout, the ring walk, the post fight. Man, I'm Latin. So where'd you learn the Spanish in school? Were you practicing
No,
for the post fight, or is that just fluent? Because you did pretty well, outside of being overexerted from the fight itself. I bet you if you wasn't like, just finished fighting, it would have flowed so much better. But I think you did a fantastic job. I understood it clearly.
thank you. I've been teaching myself Spanish for about 6 months.
With what? With like Rosetta Stone, or just like reading?
No, I've been immersion is the best way to learn. So I've been watching movies and podcasts and listening to all my music in Spanish and reading in Spanish, and then using some apps and stuff. And then I also have some textbooks. So I've been
dope.
kind of myself, and what I said. I was out of breath because the first few things I said it too fast. But then when I got to the Spanish part, that was just off the top of my head. I was thinking of something to say to her in Spanish. So that was just right off the top of my head.
Nah, I think that was an amazing touch. I'm always looking to see what can a fighter do to separate themselves. And, from the opening ring walk, I think that was clear separation, coming out with the Michael Jackson outfit. Not only is he iconic, but it's back in style because of the movie. You did the moonwalk. spoke Spanish. I mean, yeah, man, you're a star and you're with the right promoter. I feel like you're doing the right things and you got, the right promoter. If you keep doing it, you're checking all the boxes, right? So like it's a wrap. Like all you got to do is keep winning because you already got the right promoter. You're already on the big network. Like, man, the sky is the limit. And you took a step up. That wasn't an average debut. You took on a step up, clearly showing that you're on another level and you want to be fast tracked. Your reflexes, oh my God. I hate to compare you to someone, so I hope you don't take it as disrespect, but like I see shades of so many great southpaws. I feel like your reflexes are like Shakur's, except you're more willing to engage. You walking motherfuckers down, and then you're like, you don't do a jump back. You like more like a pull back, and then that straight left. Yo, you nice. You really nice. You really nice. As I'm excited to see what you do next. Congratulations to yourself and your dad. The Lugo Boxing Fitness Gym. You guys keep producing professional talent. That's a testament to your father and the Lugo's father. And man, those national titles were on full display. The skill that it took to win them were on display. I think you did fantastic. Did Jake call you and was he impressed? Was Nikisha as impressed as I am? Like, what's been the, what's been the response post-fight for you?
Yeah, Nikisha texted me. He said that was a beautiful debut, which I really appreciate. That was really nice to see. Mike Leonardi, my manager, my all the fans.
Your manager is Dave McWaters, right?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
But yeah, it was the fight. I fought a 7-3, which is very a tough opponent, very experienced. And she's been in the ring multiple times before this, and I have a lot of respect for anybody who steps in the ring for me. But it was never about me looking at her record and just assuming anything. It was just me staying focused and believing in my preparation for this camp and just trusting in the work that me and my team put in. And sparring, surprisingly, I haven't sparred anybody that was remotely like her this camp because it was very last minute. The opponent was very last minute. It came like almost right after I was finishing my camp. So I sparred a lot of people bigger than me, taller than me. Just basically expecting the toughest that they have, expecting the toughest opponent, and yeah.
What kind of sparring did you get? I've been doing this for so long, and really the only woman that I was able to share multiple camps with was Shadeja Green, former champ, and I got to see Amanda Serrano, Elise Soto, who's a stablemate of yours with MVP. But I didn't get to be in camp with many women. When I lived in Vegas for 4 years, I seen a lot of women have to spar men or the same women over and over. Like Michaela Mayer, I've seen her spar the same girls, Is it difficult being in Georgia? I guess that was long-winded just to make the question short and simple. Is it hard to get quality sparring there? Because clearly it didn't show. You look phenomenal, but do you think the sparring could be better, or no, I'm good right now?
I'm gonna say there's not a lot of girls for me to spar in Georgia. So when I was here, I was sparring with my brothers, who are national champions, and then I had to travel out to go get sparring. I had to travel I went to Baltimore, I went to Philly, I went to New Jersey, New York, and yeah, I had to travel out to get sparring. I don't get a lot of sparring out here in Georgia. Since I've started boxing, I was sparring like the same girls, but I would mainly spar boys in house or out house. It was always me just sparring boys, and I think that's really what helped me adapt to like getting hit and stuff like in fights is just sparring boys that were bigger than me and hit me hard and things like this. Like I think that helped me, get sharper and get used to, getting punched. Um, Especially like I'm younger fighting girls that are my weight, but I'm sparring boys who already have that power, and then they're bigger than me. So like the when I would get in there with girls my age and my weight, like the punches would like be like, oh, this is like, yeah.
What about the intensity, right? Because like, a man is still gonna not go full force on you. So have you found a difference between sparring the men and the power is different, but then when you spar a female, the intensity is different. Like her pressure is different because she has less fear of hurting you, so to speak. Like, yes, she wants to hurt you, but she can't hurt you the way a man can accidentally hurt you if he hits you full force, if makes any sense.
That makes sense, but I think every time I got in there with a boy, he did. Of course, they would start out laid back, not going like hard on me, and then I would go in there and spar them, and then they start getting beat up, and they're like, hold on, wait a second, I can't spar her like this. I gotta. So most of the boys that I've sparred, we've always been going like full force, because they didn't want to get beat up by a girl. But I would say that the intensity is different with girls, and I really think that's just a change in style. I think they are a little bit more aggressive, um, um, punch wise, coming forward wise, pressure. I definitely think that they're more aggressive. But yeah, with the guys, I've hardly had anybody like turn it down on me unless they were like really really big, and even still, I'm great at adapting to, if I feel like some kind of power, I'm great at adapting to it, and I'm not gonna get hit. Um, if that power is like, okay, that power, like that power could possibly hurt me. I'm not gonna step in there like that and try to get hit with all these shots. But yeah, I think all the guys that I've sparred, they've afterwards would be like, yeah, you're really good. Like I had to turn it up because I thought it was gonna be like, oh, I'm sparring a girl, but yeah.
So this win globally ranks you pretty high. Have you been monitoring this division? Do you know the champions? Did you watch Jocasta Valle's recent fight? And what's your thoughts on that particular division?
Yeah, I've been watching the division. There was actually some fights in my division who just got for Unified, which they were amazing fighters. It was a very challenging fight. But yeah, to see myself ranked that high after only one fight, it's crazy. Like I wasn't expecting that. I'm very grateful to, it's definitely encouraging to see, years of work be put into one fight, and then that all of a sudden happens. I'm number one in America, which is like I've only had one fight.
And 19 in the world, like she was 30, and your win over her as a debut was so impressive. They got you at 19 on BoxRec, so yeah, that's freaking. You could get a title shot in like 2 more fights. I mean, honestly, if you wanted to, you could be your next fight like Loma, but you can do 2. I think Ebony Bridges had 4 fights and got a world title shot. She didn't have your amateur background, you know what I mean? So she did it off the muscle. You got the talent. There's no rush. I'm not trying to put that in your head at all. I'm just saying this, fighters have done it. And it's amazing to see you jump the rankings. Like, that's why I'm like, damn, are you watching Jocasta? She just lost. She's 33. The girl that beat her is 39. Like, you could kind of take over. They fucking old, excuse my language, but they're old, and you're youthful. Your reflexes, again, it reminds me of Shakur, especially with the southpaw stance, So I don't know. I see you being a problem for all these girls. It was very impressive. Very impressive debut.
Thank you so much. Yeah, being a world champion, that's certainly my goal. And we're in the process of it. So, guys, just make sure you keep watching. Make sure you keep watching. It'll be coming soon. I'm gonna keep getting my feet wet. Understanding how it works in the pros, and keep building up my style and my how I work in how the pros work. Keep building that up as I keep fighting and keep building my name up, so that way, when I do get a world title, people know me, and yeah. So
yeah, I like for you and your dad to maybe take a look at Sarah Bailey for the future. She's 7-1. She's a former champ. She lost that belt last year. She was actually unified. She lost that last year. But I think that's a decent fight for the future, for the future. But, man, did they say what's next? I know they run things so organized over there. Do you already have a projected time frame when you're back?
Possibly August. I'm not sure, 100% sure yet, but yeah, it'll possibly be sometime around there.
And how much time do you plan on taking off?
Oh, not long. I'll be back in the gym probably on Monday.
Nice. That's great, man. That's great. I'm just impressed with the performance. Your dad too. He wasn't, his composure. It was like nothing to him. You're kind of celebrating post fight, and he's all calm, just trying to take off your gloves. No real nothing on the face. I'm like, okay, militant minded, man. But you guys did your thing. I was so happy to watch you shine on television. And we're going to keep following the career, man. We're going to keep following the career and highlighting you because you deserve it. Again,
thank you so
we
much.
sit on this show and we beg fighters to go the extra mile. The outfit, the moonwalk, the Spanish post-fight, that's going the extra mile. And if no one has said thank you, no one has said you did your thing, you checked every box. I'm telling you, you did your thing. You checked every box. You gave us everything we wanted, from an entertaining fight in the ring to entertaining us out of the ring, with the ring walk and the moonwalk, because you didn't have to do the moonwalk. I don't even know what the other thing is called, so I haven't mentioned it, so my audience ain't even know. But you did the Michael Jackson, where you're on the toes, too.
Yeah.
Like, you official, man. You trying to entertain. You want to be a star, and you fight like you could be a star. So we behind you 100%, man. Give out your social media. And, yes, and the next time you got to fight, we want to get you on pre and post for the victory lap because we know you winning.
Thank you. Yes, my Instagram is SoraiTheBoxer7. And I just want to thank everybody who has been behind me. I want to thank my sponsors before I go. Sincerely thank you to all of my sponsors and all of my supporters. Ogun Fight Apparel, my mom, she made my outfit. If everybody was wondering where that fire outfit came from, my mom is the designer.
Nice.
And she'll make all my outfits. So all outfits that you see me come out to, my mom is the one behind it. Again, it's Ogun Fight Apparel, OGUN. I thank you to Private Label Co. for printing all my shirts and my corner suits. He's great. Impact Mouth Guards for my mouthpiece, Activity Sports for my gloves. I want to thank my other sponsors, DeSajour Logistics, Jenkins Foundation, Enfield Ill Law, and Vencedor Boxing. Um, um, yeah, Vencedor Boxing, Aquano Hydrate, and yeah, thank you guys so much. Boxing may just be me or one person in the ring, but it takes a whole team to get there. And I'm grateful for you guys who played the role in helping me reach this point. And I'm excited to continue representing you guys, or representing you guys with hard work, professionalism, and excellence to the best of my abilities. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you. You are the truth. Appreciate you, Shirai Brown L. Appreciate you for jumping on. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. She is all that and then some. Definitely check her out. Check out that fight. It was worth it. She could fight. She could really fight. Mike Omaha, what is up?
Them boys. Boy, that's some eye candy right there, Nestor Gibbs. That little fine little sister right there. God damn. Nestor Gibbs, first I want to start the call off, man. I want to apologize about yesterday. Me coming over here, putting you on that grill, seasoning you up, and then cooking your ass yesterday. I apologize, bro. I come over here with more respect, man. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to come over here and cook you like that, though, bro. We good? We still good?
You know it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bro. I be just have to sometimes get in my bag, and I don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? I get on my Terrence Crawford shit, and I just feel unstoppable. You know what I mean? My bad, bro. Apologize from the heart. Don't take it personally. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck going on, man? You know what the fuck going on, man? What's good? What's the day? It's Thursday. You know what I'm talking about? We got a little holiday tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? We talking about JoJo and H2O. I don't really know too much about neither one of them niggas, man. JoJo trash. Somebody said he got 9 losses. Oh, he trash. Throw him in the trash, man. Get him out of here. He don't belong in boxing no more. You know what the fuck is going on, man? Who up in here? What up, man? I got disrespected, man. Bands, what's good, Bands? You gave all them shout outs, man. Bet you left one, bro. Call it a fucking year. I'm right here, boy. You know what the fuck is going on, man? Another thing, bro, I don't be liking how all these YouTubers, bro, it's a way off topic, but I'm gonna say this shit, cause it's like all 3 of these niggas, bro, Boxing Ego, fucking Punch Drunk, and Two Tone, all 3 of these niggas slander Clarissa every day, bro. Like non-fucking stop. It's Christ starting to get annoying, bro. I gotta show these women some respect out here, man. Clarissa's doing her thing, bro. They be hating like a muff every day. They got video after video after video of Clarissa Shields like she the only motherfucker in boxing. God damn, man. Show the ladies some respect. Disrespect what some of these niggas. Y'all gonna disrespect somebody? Like, damn, I don't be liking that shit. The more they hate on Clarissa, the more I start to like her. Even though some of her shit do be kind of like, ugh, what are you doing? But I still don't like all that hate, man. That hate is nasty as fuck, bro. I hate how they do that shit. They need to check that shit. All 3 of these niggas slander on one chick. That's fucking disgusting. That's the Giz, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good, man. I was on Two Tone show, man. They was playing that. Well, he was gonna play the playback, so I had to go replay it. Man, you was disrespecting me yesterday, man.
I disrespected you.
He was screaming at me and shit, man. Nigga said I tucked my tail yesterday, man.
But that Tone show is designed to make people feel bad so that they
Oh, you
could
was
be mad. I don't. You know, my show is boxing, bro. You know, if I
know, bro.
raise
I
my
know.
tone of voice, is all in passion of boxing. Is never disrespect. Without y'all, I ain't got no show. So I appreciate every one of y'all. It's never
I know, bro. I'm just
personal.
talking shit for real though.
No, I
Hey,
know,
but
but
another question.
I want other people to know because sometimes people don't call in. Like, man, I ain't calling. That motherfucker gonna curse me out if I say it wrong. Bro, this is just boxing, and you know what I'm saying. We trying to do it again tomorrow and again the next day. So
True.
like, it's never for anybody to take it personal.
All right, but off topic too. This is another one though, bro. All right. So I'm talking. This is about the Floyd and Tank shit. So do mandatories? I mean, not mandatories. Do unifications trump mandatories?
They supposed
Like,
to, and that's
so
that's
Tank
that's
can come
not
back with
just
that.
that's not just a phrase. Like it's a thing in boxing.
All right. So that could take place too there, huh? If he want to get
If he
a
want to
unification
unify,
with
yeah, he
somebody.
could just say him and Murataya, but they got to be available. But yeah, whatever champion is available could definitely unify with Tank. It would be
Okay.
in their right,
Okay.
it would be the right thing to do for them too.
And I can see that fucking happening too, man. Cause there's some weird shit gonna happen with that. I can't wait to see what that's gonna be talking about too. Still wait on that Clarissa announcement. She said she
I
was supposed
hope
to announce some
Schofield get
shit.
the fucking fight, man. I want to see a fucking
No,
fight already.
no, bro. I don't. I want to see them niggas sit on this motherfucking Mills TV, Mills channel again and make excuses why they didn't get the fight. That's what I want to see. Cause I feel like some bullshit. He too confident with that shit. I want to see him on there saying why he didn't get the fight, crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I
See,
fucking
that's
want
what
to
I'm
see. If that
tired of. So I'd rather see them get the fight. Let's see if they could actually fight. I'm tired of that fucking interview after interview after interview with no fucking action. Give me some action, bruh.
Yeah. That's I don't like them niggas though, so I don't care. Hey, but shout out to the boxer boys. You know I had to call in this motherfucker one time,
Let's
man.
get
That's
it.
the Giz. Keep doing your motherfucking thing, dog. You
You
already know.
already
Help is
knew.
on the way. Do your thing, my boy.
Appreciate you. Discord available. X Spaces available. Landline rocking and rolling. Dr. C Jr., where you at? Where you at? Talking Misfits Pro. JoJo Diaz. Ashton Sylve H2O is back. My man Jahan Ingram also back in action. It's going to be a decent little card, Maybe you ain't got to watch it live, but it's a decent little card. You know what I mean? Damn, bro. Y'all going to hit me with the last call for the alcohol. We got Counterpunch on X for bands. Bands going to make a dance. Let's see what else. Jahan, who you fighting? Jahan is fighting Devin Cushing. Oh, shit. They stepping him up. I thought that was Red Catch. He fighting an 18-0 fighter with 14 KOs. Oh, shit. Mississippi, Florida, Pensacola, Cali, Anaheim, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Mississippi, Florida, Pensacola, Mississippi. All right, so he might be built up. We don't know. He might be built up. These Pensacola, Floridas, that don't impress me much. The Mississippis, oh no. You ain't fooling me with that. Bands counter. Bands.
You got me?
We got you.
Dula! Scooter! You already know what's going on. It's shark season, man. Shout out to my nigga. Hey, look. Shout out to Scooter Davis, bro. First off, before I get into any other topic, shout out to Scooter Davis. You know what I'm saying? I made a comment. It don't matter much, but this nigga replied to my comment. One day, I hope he can know that I'm promoting him as well as I'm promoting Abdullah Macy. You know what I'm saying? It's in the coming, right? Once he get this knockout finish, I wasn't impressed with his last fight, although he did fight a tough-ass Mexican. You know what I'm saying? That guy was tough. He took some shit on the chin, and he did not fall. He prevailed. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that opponent. But yeah, man, it's Scooter Davis, man. It's shark season, bro. After the big fish leave, hey, shout out. Look, that's what I was gonna say. My last call. Errol Spence, get with Scooter Davis, bro. I already know he got that Tank influence, but get with Scooter Davis, bro. He need to learn how to be more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just that approach. You know what I'm saying, to his fights, because he's a fantastic inside the. You know what I'm saying? Inside the pocket fighter. He's fantastic. he just doesn't rely. I don't think he trusted as much as he should trust it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, my other point was, man, shout out to Mike, bro. Hey, that's another call I'll fuck with, bro. Hey, I probably left a lot of other guys. Mike and Brandon from Cincinnati. Those are two other great callers, you know what I'm saying? And Mike stand on his shit every time about Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to that guy and shout out to Brandon because Brandon always have great calls as well, man. But yeah, man, we gotta understand, bro. And like Ness, you said bands to make it, bro. I had two over here last night. I ain't even get to finish. Like I'm on his Ciroc very special right now in the morning. I'm feeling everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go out and have a good time. Watch some, the World Cup. Hey, bro, I gotta influence you. Watch the fucking World Cup, bro. These African teams are playing phenomenal. I don't care if you want to be with the fucking crowd. It ain't about being with the crowd. I ain't with no crowd. I ain't with no niggas. It's about understanding the sport and understanding the global collaboration, bro.
Aren't you where the game is happening?
No. This is my call. No. The World Cup is in the United States. If you didn't know, I know you don't know that, but it's in the United States. So some of the matches are happening in Colombia. Some of the matches are happening in Mexico City. Some are happening in Canada. But most of them are happening within the United States. Most of them. But since Mexico is like the major team in their city, I think they allowed them to be in Mexico City. Same with some other countries. I know Canada they hosted some. But yeah, man, you got to get with the train, bro. But what I was gonna say, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not following any fucking body. I'm always
what
by
you
myself,
just said.
bro. No, you're not.
No, you're
I'm
not.
by myself.
You just
yes,
said
I
gotta
bro.
get. Bro, listen to what you said. You said I gotta get with the train. Who's on the fucking train? See what I'm saying? I'm a loner. I'm a loner. I don't do what y'all do.
Can you not be the fucking driver of your train?
You on the train.
You on the
train following.
You on the train
getting driven.
Can you not be the driver?
You on the train
So you think I'm just gonna crash out when the train crashes, right? You think I'm just gonna be in the motherfucking back seat? You think I'm be in the motherfucking back seat and let the train crash? No, motherfucker, I'm driving this shit. So I'm telling you, the influence, I'm learning this shit and I'm understanding, bro. I'm driving what I want to do and how I want to do this shit, bro. Okay. If I want to do this shit, I'm gonna. So look, I'm just helping you out, old nigga. No disrespect. no disrespect.
Bro, I just told the last dude I ain't. What the fuck? It's barbershop talk.
No. Shout out to you, yeah, for sure, bro. Shout out to you for this motherfucking show, bro. And I like how you get on motherfuckers' ass. That shit turned me up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even when I'm cooking dinner, you might say some shit. You pop it off the other nigga. I'm like, oh, I gotta turn up now. This on this shit. But nah, my last thing, bro, to the point that Mike said was Clarissa Shield, bro. We understand why they doing this to Clarissa, bro. They do the same shit to Tank. Or I don't know if Mike said it. Somebody said Clarissa wasn't on the. She was. I think Al said she was top 6 in the fucking pound for pound or something like that. Maybe I mistaken what he said, but yeah, man, they do the same shit for Tank, bro. Tank is definitely a top 8 pound for pound fighter. He's above Devin Haney. I don't get why they don't pick the ring. Don't pick Tank in there. Maybe it's because of what I'm saying, inactivity. But bro, Tank has been pitting guys on, bro. His resume: Gamboa, motherfucking Santa Cruz. He went to Isaac Cruz. He went to the other Garcia, the champion Garcia that Roach beat. He went to Ron Garcia. He went to Roley. He went to motherfucking Frank Martin. The players that just had to draw with somebody that Keyshawn had not the most difficult fight, but is a player in boxing. Like they can get our young guys up. Scooter Davis can fucking run and fight Frank Martin or a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Or what's his name? Fuck. The guy that Keyshawn just fought. The Wu. He can fight Wu in like 3 or 4 years, and that still would be a great fight for Scooter Davis. So, like, bro, we got to understand that Tank is pitting all these guys on. He beat Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying, in spectacular fashion. I don't give a fuck when nobody say hydration clause. Bro, Ryan Garcia was throwing left and right hooks out the motherfucking air. I just rewatched that fight. I've been rewatching a lot of good fights. I rewatched the Devin Haney fight. I rewatched the Ryan and Tank fight. And the fight that I rewatched. Fuck. But yeah, and neither here nor there. Tank is pitting these guys on. Tank is definitely a pound for pound fighter. I mean, it's all politics. That's why I don't follow politics. I never voted. Like, I never voted. And I was in the Air Force, and I mean, people may discredit that, but I just don't feel no need to motherfucking vote. I'm living my life. I'm doing what I do. If I get approached with something that I don't motherfucking like, then I'll handle that situation when I get there. But what's the point of trying to influence motherfuckers? That's been a part of the crowd, you know what I'm saying? I'm not there for that shit, man. But, yeah, man, Tank is putting these guys on. You know what I'm saying? He knocked Ryan Garcia out, something that Devin Haney couldn't fucking do. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get in that ring. I don't know if he's scared or not, but he should get in the ring with Floyd Schofield and display his talents. Because in a few years, Floyd Schofield versus Abdullah Mason, in 3 or 4 years, when that fight happens, that's going to be a banger. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it doesn't happen anytime sooner. I feel like both of those guys need to learn, Abdullah and Floyd Schofield, because if they do fight, it's going to be a knockout. It's going to be a careless knockout. I don't know who's going to get knocked out. Obviously, I'm going with my boy Abdullah Mason, but I feel like Floyd Schofield is definitely more stronger than Abdullah Mason. So, yeah, man. So, shout out to the Boxing Voice. I had to counter in, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get out in these streets. I'm in every hood in Colombia. I might go to the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, the trap, you know what I'm saying, trying to meet the plug, you know what I'm saying? Influence my little brother on the people in my hood, man. But nah, I'm just fucking around. But yeah, man, shout out to the Boxing Voice. And you already know what the fuck it is. I'm out. Appreciate the call, Ness. I fucking fuck with this show, man. For sure.
Appreciate you. Nike. What up?
Yo, Ness, you got me?
You know it.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to you, Ness, man. Hey, shouts out the bands, man. But sometimes I be like, damn, man, you just renting, man. Shut the hell up. He be having his call. Shouts out to him, man. He be advocating for his guy, Dula and Scooter. So that's what's up. But wasn't he the one who said he felt like Errol could have not got stopped? Oh, that was the caller before him, before he counted. I know somebody said it.
I don't think that was him. I don't remember him talking about Earl.
It might have been the caller before Bands. I think it was the caller before Bands. But yeah, man, that nigga crazy who said that before Bands. Like, Errol got put down, 3 times? And he talking about if he prepared? He couldn't prepare for that shit. He got put down 3 times and the nigga flew out of a Ferrari. Like, it just is what it is, man. All them excuses that nigga making in his fans is crazy. But into
you breaking
up. You know what I'm saying, Mike? The reason
hear you, it's breaking up.
Damn Woods and Roswell. Shit, but yeah, man. If I go out, Ness, it's cool, man. Just go to somebody else. But yeah, man. I don't understand like why they hate on Clarissa. You know, she the GOAT and female boxing. Number one, she should be. I don't see how the hell Serrano or Katie Taylor can be in front of her. And shit, shouts out Devin, man. You know, Bill was on the call with Keyshawn, and Keyshawn said if they don't fight me, they pussy. So Bill said, so if
you breaking up.
Took my fight. He was gonna say that, but he ain't say it because you know that's his best friend. But he was gonna say Shakur bum ass took my fight. And I'm about to say this next, then I'm going, man. But Ness, shouts out to you, man. And Bears was trying to get you to watch the World Cup wrong, man. He advocated wrong for it. Like, the World Cup is that shit, Ness. I know you say you don't watch that, you watch different sports. I mean, only boxing, but I watch the World Cup because I'm into football. You see, the motherfuckers who don't watch it call it soccer because they just now getting into it. Like, it's actually football. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching this shit since a kid, and shit, my nation in there, America, you know, Ness, one day, DR might be in the World Cup, Ness. You root for the DR, you know, in the next 4 years.
Give a fuck.
Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? Because
I
I
ain't gonna
guarantee you,
care though.
out there, Mom Dukes or Pops. Which one? Your Pops Dominican, right?
Yeah,
Or Mom Duke?
both.
How I guarantee you, Pops will out there and be like, yes, sir. If the DR was in there, man, it'll bring the nation together, man. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. Keep listening in, man. Shouts out to Bill Haney and Devin. I'm gonna try to bring the guy up. Bill Haney. Because that's what we need. That's my call, man.
Alright. Discord available, X Spaces available. We got Kenzo. What up?
Yeah.
What up?
Hey, Ness, I got a question. Bill Haney, he Devin promoter, right?
Manager trainer.
And the trainer. Why first of all, he keep hopping on everybody else's podcast, YouTube channel. He hopped on Sean Tell and Najee last night. He was arguing with Keyshawn last night on the phone. But he keep asking everybody, call Shakur, call Shakur. Why he keep asking the interviewers to call Shakur?
Bruh,
To
you
see
know
what
why? Because he want to put pressure on Shakur.
don't he got his number?
Shakur
Or
probably
Jay
blocked
Prince?
him or ain't answering
How
him.
about
What
Jay
you
Prince?
mean?
He said, call Jay Prince. He was telling Keyshawn, call Jay Prince. Call Jay Prince. He was up with your brother. And, like, bro, you the manager or promoter, whatever. I think I'm calling his bluff because I don't see it. And Sean Patel asked him yesterday before he left. He was like, I heard y'all both signed the Zupa. What's taking so long? You know, he slid her
Exactly.
out that question. Got up out of there. Another thing. Yeah, Keyshawn and Bill, it was respectful last night when they was on the phone. Then it got real disrespectful.
I'm
It all started,
sure.
I think Keyshawn was like, I'm gonna fuck your son up. Then, went downhill from there. Bill Haney was popping it. I ain't gonna lie, had me cracking up. He a funny dude, but I don't know. I think he can make the fight happen. I really want to know what's the holder. He keep asking everybody call Shakur. You got his number, bro, or you got his manager number. It shouldn't be that hard. But he did ask Keyshawn. He said, Keyshawn, you want to fight my son or you want to fight for the belt? Because Keyshawn kept saying, you can fight Shakur. They're going to just strip you. And he also said he talked to the WBO president saying they will allow Shakur to fight him if Shakur moves up without mandating the mandatory. So, and what's his name? Gustavo, WBO guy, he going to be on Najee thing later on to give better detail.
Yeah, I
But
spoke to
yeah.
Gustavo. He told me Devin has to comply or he's gonna be stripped.
But I thought you said that because I remember when
Yeah, they're gonna
recently
order it for
18
August
months.
though. They're gonna order it for August. Let me
But I thought you
see.
said the WBO usually take 18 months to get a
Hey man,
mandatory.
yo, they ain't waiting. They doing their own thing, bro. What you want me to tell you? He
You
said
think they could go to court for that easy though,
he
right?
said it's simple. Haney's mandatory will be due and consequently be ordered to be discharged, most likely at the end of this month, negotiations to be ordered. I said discharge means what exactly? He said comply with the mandatory. So, they about to announce that Devin has to negotiate with Keyshawn, and then that whole Shakur drama is gonna fall to the wayside, and Devin and Shakur are gonna have to fight, or Devin's gonna have to get stripped.
But who would they put Keyshawn to fight at 147? Because who currently number 2? Brian Norman, I believe, right? And the WBO?
I don't know that he's
Because
number
he had to fight.
two. I know
Because
that
he will
he's
fight
there.
for Vegas.
I know that he's there. I don't know how high he is, but you got to remember they still ain't gonna let him be number one. He just lost to the champ, so you can't just get 2 title shots just because of ranking.
I mean, Canelo
Norman
lost to
is
be
number
ranked number
2 in the
1
ring.
and WBC.
Norman is number 2 in the ring and number 5 in the WBO. So he
Okay.
dropped. He dropped hella.
So Keyshawn fight for the vacant. If they're gonna strip him, so they're gonna set. He got to fight for a vacant belt, right? They're not gonna just email him, right?
Who's gonna fight for the vacant belt?
Keyshawn, or you think they'll email it? Email champion.
He ain't gonna fight for no vacant belt. Devin and Keyshawn gonna fight, man. I told you the president told me they ordering it at the end of this month. Devin ain't
I
gonna
don't
get
think it.
stripped for another belt.
I think you'll get stripped and fight Shakur at 144.
Man, Shakur not fighting that dude. I wish Shakur
Nah, but
would fight that dude, but it don't
he
look
been
like he
real
want to do
quiet,
it.
so that's good though. He been real quiet. I mean, shit probably getting done behind closed doors. We can hope for that.
Hopefully, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the show going. It's early. I watch a lot of fights. I'm really ain't a fan of JoJo. He's like he's not a journeyman. He's like a gatekeeper, like they were saying. Just test to see if you're ready for that championship level. Um, but yeah, man, I'm just trying to keep the show going, man.
Let's get it.
Another thing, Utah. Like they say, he be talking about all Carissa all the time. That shit be getting annoying. But as soon as you mention something about him in the comments, he start getting his feelings, name calling. Then you mention his son, he really getting his feelings. That's why I was like, bro, you talk about people all day and expect people not to go at you. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, keep the calls calling, man. I'm trying to finish this work shit. I might
All
call back.
right,
All right, man.
Vega. 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 Vega.
Yo,
Yo.
can you hear me?
We hear you.
The fucking headset. Yeah, man. I guess appreciate the show.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Why you don't like the
I don't
show,
really,
bro?
I don't really know too much about any of these guys, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
You
I
don't?
recognize.
That's
Nah, I don't know
crazy
these
when
guys.
you don't. You know we down bad.
I mean, I've read the name Amir Anderson before. Uh, Jonas actually is a trainer down here at Delray Beach Boxing at that expensive ass fucking gym. It's just like over $200 a month. Shit's insane. Um, and they have a bunch of pros that are trainers there. Lubin used to train there. Broner trained there. That's where Clarissa Shields got dropped by the 140 pounder. It's a really nice boxing gym. But I know, yeah, he trains out of there. He's a local guy. But I don't really know too much about him. I just always seen his name pop up, like making appearances here and there. The dude David Lopez, I remember the only reason I recognize his name, think he was a developed fighter. I'm not sure because I'm not sure how Misfits works. But I remember I saw him on the show that it was after Ryan and Tank fought, and we had the whole Mongolian Mo shit. That was the first fight I saw the Mongolian that I knew he was the Mongolian Mo, who he was. And David was on that card, and DeBella was giving him a little push. I think they had like a little sit down interview, or they had like some type of content on him they showed before his fight. He's like a southpaw, young kid. Um, who is he fighting? I feel like I know who he's fighting. I don't have the card pulled up. Trying to move around here. Apologies. Who is David fighting? Oh, yeah. So he's fighting Joey Borrero. What is that? Borrero. I didn't know who he was, but I was on YouTube. And apparently he's Tito Trinidad's nephew or something like that, cousin. Yeah, I see he's 12-2.
He got no chin.
They got, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know him. Yeah, I see your boy Jahan. I don't think I ever watched Jahan fight. It's always talk. I see him do interviews. I hear you talk
He's
about
active
him.
with them. What do you mean?
I don't Misfits. The first Misfits card that I knew was Misfits Pro was the Wilder versus Chisora. Um, yeah, just I was never really interested in until they put that fight on. Um, yeah, so I have no idea. When I see Devin Cushing, man, Cushing's the last name of a steroid head that used to play middle linebacker for the Houston Texans. So hopefully there's no relation. Um,
we all know. Well, I forget where I'm at. But guys that actually watch boxing know who Juan Carlos Burgos is. He's there to get slaughtered. I'm sure they probably had issues fighting Tito Mercado opponents. I am not this. I don't really have any investment in Tito Mercado. Another guy that talks more than what he shows in the ring. I can't say that's his fault exactly. Um, there's so much that goes into it when it comes to pushing a guy. Obviously, you need the promoter to want to be pushing him. Then you got to get guys to say yes. And then there's all the backdoor stuff, behind the scenes with funding and data availability and ticket sales, blah blah, all that boring shit. The one thing that I think everyone, if you watch Tito Mercado, is he comes to whoop ass. He's strong. He has very good size for the weight class. Um, yeah, he's not in there to look pretty. He's not in there to be defensive. He's all offense. He's trying to punch your teeth in. So you can have some appreciation of that. I don't see why people try to put him among elites. I just don't see it. Nothing. That's the one thing that sticks out to him is his aggression, and he's pretty controlled. But other than that, like skill wise or potential, I just don't see it. I don't think this fight will change my mind, but I'll give him credit. He's trying. He does all that talking. He calls out everybody and talks about he'll beat this guy, beat that guy, fuck this guy up. And I know that that's what gets your guys I won't say that, but I get you guys excited, the words. But yeah, nah, man, the way I was raised, I always taught action over words. Motherfucker talk crazy to you, I'm not gonna talk crazy back. You gotta be a person of action. So, I mean, cool. We'll see where it goes. We'll see if he's a misfit fighter, Salita fighter, Zupa fighter. No one knows what's going on, but at least he's staying active. In the main event, you know, I don't know if you mentioned this. Ashton Slive is only 22 years old.
I mentioned it.
Damn, bro,
I
so
said
young,
that's
and I felt
exactly
like
why I said that he could still bounce back.
yeah, he can, man, and he's pretty good. I heard someone say that he's like, did they call him average? Maybe they call someone else average, and I think he's well schooled. My
Well,
biggest
this
thing
is why
is,
I like this fight. We don't know if he's average, but if you can't beat JoJo at this stage of JoJo's career, even though he's durable, you might be average. If you could get
so let's
past
let's
JoJo and not
how
struggle like Regis, you might be better than average. I love this fight.
how is it that like I don't think even if he loses to JoJo, I don't think he that means he's not good. He's 22 years old.
God
And
damn,
and
bro.
so
That I mean, listen, you lose to JoJo, it's pretty much an indictment. Or Alex, you tripping
so
real hard. Like
no, I'm sorry.
JoJo's
I
on
disagree
9, 10 losses. He's
for
only a
sure.
one times champ.
Right.
He was a champ when he was a smaller weight, like feather. He's moved up. He's out of his weight class. He's
Right.
had legal issues, alcohol
Uh-huh.
issues. But
Right.
okay, you being sarcastic. Do your thing. My bad.
No, no, no. I'm just waiting to go. I'm just letting you know I hear you. Apologies. I don't want to no, I'm trying to have a conversation for
No,
real.
no, no. I mean, that's it. Really, like I think JoJo's tough. I think he's gonna present some tests. I love what he did in the Regis fight, but come on, bro. If you're a 22-year-old kid who wants to be a professional boxer, you're supposed to be able to beat JoJo.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a skills abilities issue. I think it's a mental thing with this kid.
Oh, that's different.
That's what I think. I
You
think he's
going
solid.
that way. I thought we were just talking about good in the ring.
No, I think he's good. People keep forgetting, man. He was blanking Lucas' body, and because Body knocked him out, now Body's in all conversations for title. He's in title contention off of 3 punches. I mean, literally, right? It was like 3 punches. That's really that all that sticks out in that fight. He didn't win any other rounds. He knocked him the fuck out though, and it's one of the knockouts that we're always going to remember. And I think also people. I mean, people mentioned it. I didn't see it because I only watched the first 5 rounds. I thought Russia was outboxing the hell out of him. But I guess on the back end, JoJo made it competitive. I thought he beat Regis Prograis.
Regis Prograis just fought a guy that is supposed to challenge for the most prestigious world title at 147 pounds, and he did a lot better than people thought, making it competitive against the great Conor Ben. So JoJo was competitive with that guy, competitive with Alexis Rocha, and that's above 140 pounds, both those bouts. So if he defeats Austin Slive, that means Slive isn't good at all or can't come. That doesn't make sense. Like I just don't think it's Slive's ability is the issue. I think it's maybe out of the ring, something within himself that can be corrected as long as he doesn't take too many beatings. Which again, 3 punches. We're talking about, but there were 3 hard punches for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm interested. I'm intrigued in the main event. This is Friday, right? Friday night.
Yep. On the zone, man. Part of the plan.
I think I can watch it. It just depends. It depends on what game is on with the World Cup, man. I've said it before. I'm all about competition. These are some of the best teams in the world. I don't know if you know this, Ness. I may have mentioned it before. Because I like competition. I'm into all sports. I'm a former season ticket holder for Inter Miami, which is the team down here. So yeah, man. I'm into all.
Uh-oh, we lost you. You. Alrighty then. Discord available, X Spaces available. If you are looking to call in, now is the time. Double 2 times or quaz.
What up with you, Ness?
Can you hear me?
Oh, you back, Alex? Oh, no, he's not. You're there. You're good.
Yo, what up, Ness?
What up?
Hello, you can hear me?
I hear you.
Yo, I just gotta say something. A lot of these niggas on these calls is bunk as hell. They get on here and slander Devin Haney name about the Rolly fight, about every fight, but now that he put pressure on Shakur, you niggas is quiet as a church's mouse. Y'all ain't putting no pressure on Shakur. Y'all on here trying to slander Bill and Devin for them trying to put pressure on Shakur to get the fight. That shit is bunk as hell to me. Like, I don't never get that. And then bands get on here and talk BS and saying that Tank should be ahead of Devin in the pound for pound rankings. How? What have he accomplished? And then next, you don't get on, and you got to stop letting these niggas get on here saying bullshit. But yeah, that's my call.
What BS? I mean, listen, bro, I can't get mad every time a dude like Bands wants to slander Devin because he do that daily. You feel me? Like, this is what they do, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, shit just be bunk. Niggas don't got no backbone or stand on nothing. They just hate on a nigga just to hate on them because it's the cool thing to do.
Right.
But hey, congrats on your results. You look on point.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. We working. We was in the gym yesterday,
I see
off
it.
day today. We got the off day today.
What's your stack looking like?
In terms of? Like the peps?
Like what you taking? Yeah.
Oh, funny you should ask. Give me a second here because I'm prepared.
I can't hear you. What happened?
Hold on. I said, funny you should ask because I'm prepared. I have a flyer somewhere. Let me just go and find it again. Hold on. But yeah, Retta, taking Retta. I'm no longer on Tessa. I don't need it. I'm already at a visceral fat number score of the numero uno. You know, so I don't need Tessa anymore. But I used to take Tessa, Retta, Mott C. That's what I used to burn that fat. But remember, I was also using that to do my fasted walk. So, you know, you want to take advantage of that by getting some sort of zone 1 cardio, not that crazy cardio these other people be doing.
Hey, Ness, so let me put you on real quick.
Yeah.
Don't take Mossy. I used to take Mossy. Take NAD plus.
I take them both. You tripping.
Bruh.
I take 30
Bruh.
30 units of Motsy, 40 milligram. And believe you me, champ, I've only had one cup of coffee. It's 12 o'clock. Believe me, bro, I've been doing this. I'm not new to this. I've been on peptides since October. I've been on CJC since October. My blood work showed my IGF-1 was at 281, bro. For a 46-year-old man.
Yeah, I've been on them I'm going on, I think this is like my 4th or 5th month on them.
Let's go,
that
champ.
The NAD is something different.
Listen, B, let me show you what it's looking like over here, bro. This is no games being played, man.
I think I hit you up on the gram and I sent you some
He said that NAD, what's in my fucking hand, bro? I live by this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And you see that logo? I ain't playing. Bro, NAD, I'm off 50 units. I got this milligram. This 1,000 milligram. I don't do no baby shit. That's 1,000 milligram, and I do 50 units of that. Bro, you kidding me? I got the power.
Bro, I know you
feeling
like a machine.
Bro, that's why I could do everything I do with 4.5 hours of sleep. I'm out here putting it in.
Crazy?
If I get 8 hours, my body gonna blow up. Just remember when I told y'all, when I dial in to sleep and I sleep 8 hours, I'm gonna pack on so much more muscle and weight that is gonna be ridiculous. But you gotta do it while you sleep. You can't do it. Just because you lifting 1,000 pounds don't mean you gonna get. It's at night. That's when your body, that's when the connective tissue works. That's when the fucking repair works. That's when the muscle building works and happens.
But, hey, Ness, I hit you on the gram. I sent you one of the suppliers I go through. I'm going to send you a couple more because I got, like, a couple brands that I'm connected with that got it for the low. Like, Reddit going for, like, $30 and $40. And they got the third party testing and everything.
Yo, I got third party testing, bro, and I got COAs. I was just posting that in my Telegram. Believe me, man, I'm connected. I'm good, bro. I pay with a credit card. You know what I'm saying? I got scammed because I'm a hustler, right? So like I'm out here probably trying to, and this isn't probably, this is like real world shit. Like, I want to test people's shipping. Who's faster? Who I could rely on? So I take a risk on another supplier that I don't need to because mine's is grade A1. COAs, anything I ask for is in stock. Credit card payment.
Okay.
I'm back, bro. I'm back. I'm good. I got scammed one time and I don't even know if this bitch really scammed me. Like I told y'all, she hit me up, and I got scammed another time, and that came from like a dude like you telling me like, yo, this the plug, do your thing. I just ordered. I'm like, word, yeah, man, I've been ordering. Word, yeah. Oh, all right. I put in an order. That shit is all a scam. I want to kill you. You feel me, like, bruh? But if I stay in my own whip, I'm good. I don't gotta go no other way or nowhere. I'm telling you, I'm good because my results is in the pudding. My blood work is the results. My COAs is the results, and me, I'm the physical result. My shit work. I know my NAD work because look, the minute you talk about it, I could go hours talking to you about it because I'm on it and I feel great.
Nah, for real. That the concentration and the brain fog and the energy that it gives you, like the elimination of
mind you, I bet
you
if I do the research, I'm kind of like slowing my shit down because I'm taking Motsy and NAD but smoking, which is kind of the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Smoking is like slowing you down, allegedly. Even though I've never been slow, as y'all can see, I did it faster than motherfuckers that's been in the gym 5 years.
Nah, for sure. Hey, congrats on your results,
Niggas
though.
out
I'm
here
gonna hit you on
trying
the
every
gram.
fucking diet under the sun and can't get it done. Ness come 90 days, cause he's the fucking one. They let an old man outshine them, man. That's nasty work. I tell you, nasty work. I told you they should have never did that, cause I'm gonna rub it in their face. How you out here
Hey, keep
20,
applying these
30, all
pressure.
that other weird shit, and you can't do what I do?
Keep applying the pressure on the pairs for sure.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But all right then.
All pairs must go down.
You wild, gang.
Let's go.
All right then.
Yeah. Appreciate you. Discord available. X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. We got the landline rocking and rolling for those that are trying to talk and express they sales. We got some super chats we got to get Discord available. And we're going to do that now. We also got a poll. Let's see what the live poll looking like. 35% picking, up 38% picking Austin H2O by decision. 22 by KO, 24% JoJo decision, 16% for JoJo. See, so we all think it's going to be a pretty decent competitive fight for it to be that tight, 20s and 30s, right? So that's good, but you still got time to call in. We're going to be heading to the post office again today for those that are looking to get on the train, as Mr. Bands would say. 2:00 is my time stamp. Let's see here on these super chats. If you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. We got pay the price. Ness, you not slick. You just want an early day. Disappointed emoji. At least give us a dope peptide show with your extra time. Yawning emoji. Bruh, what do you mean I want an early day? I'm just a real boxing fan. You want me to talk about Earl again, that fight is a month out, or you want me to talk about your man's Xander, that's next week, just to do a long show because y'all not real boxing fans, because y'all don't want to talk about real boxing that's actually happening on the weekends because that's not entertaining. You rather talk about the gossip. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. I want to talk about real boxing. I'm happy Slav and JoJo fighting. I'm happy Ingram is back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones don't like boxing. I'm happy Tito Mercado on his card. I've been talking about Tito Mercado for how long? I'm happy he on his card. Y'all the ones don't want real boxing. I'm always with the real boxing, bruh. Y'all want that Mickey Mouse shit. Oh, get out of here. This gotta be fake. The setup we need, should we get now? Okay, this AI. That's a good fight. They ain't doing that fight. Look, I'm a real boxing fan. Emiliano, Nahir Albright, somebody promoting that. They did a whole nice AI flyer, almost fooled me. I just don't think Top Rank will do that fight just yet, but I would love to watch that fight. That's a good step up for Emiliano. You know, so we got Juice 06. Thank you for giving this card some shine, Ness. Don't let them badmouth it. Bro, I'm not even, you know, we real boxing fans, bro. We got to start ignoring these dudes that ain't with the real shit, you know. But salute to you for appreciating it, man, because we need that. We got Slappy McNuts, $2. Doofus. Damn, he playing my man Bands out. Bands, welcome to that prospect level. Counterpunch on Bands, pound for pound number 1 in the chat. Drop a bomb for the status. We got to the counterpunch. Salute. We got Mr. Savi. If I were to start with the big R, how much would one order cost and how long would it last? You know, I just had this conversation with a good friend of mine, and I cannot tell you what it's going to last, but I'm going to give you some simple mathematics. Let's go with the 10 since it's the cheapest and the smallest, right? 10 milligram. You know, there are officially either 5 2 milligram shots in a 10 milligram bottle, or there's 10 1 milligram shots, or there's 20 0.5 milligram shots. You feel me? You see where the math is? It depends on your dose. It depends on your. I don't know where you're at. What if you already on 2 milligrams? What if you already on 4? How the fuck I'm gonna tell you that? And I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the person that knows who I'm talking to because he don't get it. They don't get math, and they don't get that I could never know what you're doing. Now, if you're gonna follow my protocol, right? You're gonna follow what I did, what worked for me, then we can do the math and find out. But I can't give you a magical timeline on what it's going to last when I don't know what you're going to take. You know, I had a dude do an entire bottle in a week. Dude did shots every other day because he put sterile water in it. So he's like, fuck it, I ain't about to lose my material because it's going to get contaminated. He did it every other day. I would never do that. I would just throw it away, take the loss. I would never sacrifice vomiting, having a shit every 5 seconds, diarrhea, possibly going to the hospital because you max dosed because you being cheap. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? I can't tell you what you're gonna do, but I told you right now the math, simple math. You just starting, like he said, I'm just starting. Start with 0.5 milligram. You know what I'm saying? That's 0.5, right? If you think that is still too much because that's 0.5 milligram, bro, fucking tritate, go down again. Start with 0.25, a quarter of a motherfucking milligram. See how you feel 3 days later. You feel me? I can't give you the math. I mean, I can't give you the timeline on how long it's gonna last because I don't know how much you're gonna take. You don't know how much you're gonna take. If you start with that 25, with that quarter, what if that right there, that quarter, boom, it shuts up the noise and you don't hear the food noise? Now, all of a sudden, your vial lasted you longer. It's called research. This is research peptides because you're researching. If you want to follow the clinical dosing that they're given, then you're going to be vomiting. You're going to be having diarrhea. You're going to be having loose stool until your body fluctuates, settles in, and the medication saturates. But why would you want all that? You know what I'm saying? Microdose it, low dose, get used to it little by little. Put some fucking work in. You dudes want to just take a shot and drop weight. You're going to look like a curtain. You're going to look like a curtain. You're just droopy, nasty. You're not going to look like this. Fucking muscles, striations, veins, vascularity. This is what you want. You don't want to fucking look like a wet bottle or not even a bottle. You're going to look like fucking mashed potatoes. You don't want to be mashed potatoes. You want to be lean chicken, homie. So that's the answer right there, man. Supreme, what up? Sean.
How you doing this?
I'm good.
Yeah. Well, on that topic, yeah, my route lasted about 8 weeks and I never went past 1 milligram. I think I did it for 1 week just to see what it would feel like because I didn't feel much difference. So I went back to 0.5.
Bro, exactly. The shit is one shot per week.
Yeah, 1 a week.
So if you're doing a quarter of a milligram, how many shots is that valve gonna last you? Even if you're doing 1 milligram, that means it's gonna last you 10 weeks. Like shit is not that hard.
Yeah, so my 10 milligram.
And 10 weeks is how long? 2 months? in
2
2
weeks, yeah.
weeks. You almost 3 weeks with a fucking 10 milligram bottle. Like with $70, you could change your life. There's a lot of these dudes they want to be fat. They want to have an excuse. They want to be able to look at you and you have to look at him with pity. Oh, he's so fat, he don't know how to lose it. Nah, fuck out of here, fat ass. What up, though?
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to England in the World Cup. I know you're not into that, but yeah, England did well last night in the World Cup. But yeah, onto this topic with JoJo Diaz. I don't think I've seen a fighter that was a world champion decline as quickly as he did in terms of losing so rapidly. Like, do you think it was the alcohol like coming out of his weight class? Like, what was it? Because I can't. Could you think of another former champion that lost so many fights off the back like that? Does anyone come to mind?
Man, nah.
Yeah, 'cause I was thinking of people like Chop Cooley, but I think they had some wins there and there. Like even Zab Judal after he started winning, he still had some wins. Losses, it was back and forth. So I think it's the alcohol personally as well, or the substance abuse, whatever it was, because he was
Yeah,
he was a
that
talented
definitely
fighter.
had to play a major part, bro.
Yeah, because I remember when he beat the guy from Philly. What's his name? The one that Schofield knocked out. That was one of his better performances. Yeah, his fights with Gary Russell's. Yeah, so that was at super featherweight. That's when he was good. So yeah, when he came out of that, he's not he never looked the same. But I always thought he was a good fighter, a very good fighter. But he's definitely a journeyman. I don't really expect him to do too much. Like, I don't look at him as like a gatekeeper. Gatekeepers, this is like you say, see where they're at. And now for me, I kind of expect him to lose. The only thing that's keeping him there is the fact that he's not getting knocked out. I think one of your callers said that earlier. And I think he's getting that nice steady money. Like, was it 10 grand every month, 15 grand? Like, I think that's probably nice steady money for him as well. So, I'm just happy that us as a community, like, we don't call him a bum as well. Like a lot of guys that we've got on the show, they call these guys are bums, etc. Like the sport needs fighters like Diaz, that's past his best but can still do something and still be respected. And also, Nessie, I think you're a victim to one of your sayings as well. What's one of those sayings that you say? I watch these guys until I have to watch them. This is exactly what this card is as well. So it's like you can't say that then say everyone needs to watch it and you're not really a real fan if you don't watch it.
But they're in fights you need to watch, right? Like Ashton is fighting JoJo.
No. There's no title on the line. I don't need to watch this fight. I'm not gonna reread.
Lord have mercy, it's a title on the line. Okay.
No, there's like I'm not like if I'm at home and there's nothing going on, I'll watch it. But I'm not gonna rush home to watch this fight. Like this doesn't really do anything for me. And I don't mind these fighters at all. But I think I like you're saying, I'll watch these guys when I have to. And this isn't really one of those type of fights. And I do like Mercado. I always thought he's a talented fighter. In terms of contenders as well, I thought he was right up there with my guy here from the UK, Azim. In terms of a contention, I thought he would actually be a champion before Azim as well. But it doesn't look like that's going to be shaping up like that. I still put him ahead of Emiliano Vargas. I think there was a fight right now. I'll put my money on Mercado. But it just goes to show as well, this sport it's all about promotion. It's all about backing. It's all about who's behind you. And obviously, it doesn't seem like he's having that type of push. But I'm curious to see what he does. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got. You've actually got two topics. Like on X Spaces, you got the Errol Spence thing, then you got the JoJo thing.
Oh shit! Why would? Oh wow, that's crazy.
So on this one, you say Errol Spence.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, yeah, I think he's definitely making an excuse. And what I want to know is that a lot of people were saying that he lost because of the accident and the neurological damage. So if he wins, does that still count? Does he still have damage? Is he still?
I mean,
Is he
time
repaired?
heals, right? Time heals.
Not neurological stuff. That just gets worse. But sometimes it heals. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But if that's my call. Let's take it easy.
All right. Player price.
Yo.
What up?
You got me?
Yep.
All right, man. Oh, they motherfucker. Shit, boy. Man, rough show, man. Rough, man. Like a dog's bark. Man. Good looking to the dude who started the pep talk shit at the end. You feel me? Gave us some life, man, because I was dying on this show now, so I ain't even gonna lie. This shit right here. Listen, I know this your baby, so I don't
You're
mean it.
not a real boxing fan. You a name whore, and that's okay. There's a lot of us like that. We need a name.
Well, let me explain.
We need a name to get excited. I get it.
See, I see you offended. Hey, I was in the process of telling.
How am I offended? Price? No, it's the truth. Like, you get more excited for Tank than you do for Ashton, and that's normal. So do I.
Exactly. So why try to separate me? But anyway,
Because you get bored by this. I get more excited for Tank. I'm not bored by this. You yawned. Remember? That's the difference.
I'm bored as fuck.
Exactly. Exactly, because you don't really like boxing. If you really like boxing, you'd be excited about a kid that was flattened and making a comeback versus a former champion that still got some bite in him.
Nah, not at all. Look, I like puss. You like puss. I'll get excited depending on what the package the puss comes in. Just because it's puss, I'm not gonna get excited if it's a fat bitch with puss. That doesn't excite me. Even though puss excites me, right? I like it. But depending on how it's wrapped, shows my excitement. So I don't like how this shit is wrapped. I don't like JoJo. So, man, that nigga needs to go sit the fuck down somewhere. I don't like niggas who fight. He's done. That nigga needs to go fucking do bare knuckle. He needs to go fucking JoJo Diaz needs to go fight fucking Nate Diaz. You feel me? You need a circus fight. You need to go fight the UFC boxer niggas. That'd be some exciting shit. I don't want to see elite niggas keep whooping your ass. Upcoming niggas keep whooping, bruh. You're done. It's a wrap. He's cooked for whatever how he was doing, abusing his body, himself, whatever. Hey, whatever it is, he's out of his weight class. I don't want to talk about it, hear about it, watch the shit. I'm done, man. So that shit doesn't excite me. Now, if it excites you, cool. If you like it, it's niggas that like fat bitches. It's niggas like 600-pound wives and shit. They get off. Oh yeah, he put the bell on. Nigga, I'll pay. Keep me going. You feel me? Fuck all that. Got mad. I knew you got offended, nigga. I knew it.
You may feel like it's your
Yeah,
turn.
Long-winded Price.
Hey, long pocket Price, nigga.
Long-winded Price. Crybaby Price.
Hell yeah, nigga got offended quick. But anyway, it's good. Yeah, nigga, I'll pay to talk shit. How about that? And while I'm talking shit, this nigga keep on ringing the bell. Hey, while I'm talking shit, let me scoot off you, offended ass, in your feelings ass nigga. Man, Pat Bonder. Hey man, shout out to niggas like Pat. Shout out to niggas like Alan the Bay. You niggas is loyal calling every day, but god damn. You motherfuckers, man, will put a nigga to sleep. Man,
Lord.
quick.
Your call's not entertaining. All you do is call in and complain about other people's calls.
Let me get there, because guess what? I'm on a fucking head, and then I'll get to whatever the topic. Nigga, let me do me. I gotta let you do you. Nigga, keep ringing the bell, man. You feel me? Anyway, While them niggas is on, why you like ringing bells and using your fucking little soundboard and shit? You need to come up with some fucking sounds for these niggas. Like when they say shit or when you announce their name, you throw the fucking fuck. You feel me? Throw the violin, throw the fucking the fucking sleepy sounds, the fucking starlight sound, make a nigga go to. You need to use that soundboard, man. You don't use that shit enough. Yeah, you like ringing the fucking bell. That's about it. Do like Tone, man. Use your fucking soundboard. Anyway, moving on. It took the weird nigga, the fucking librarian ass nigga, the nigga with the library card, to fucking wake a nigga up with the doo. Now fucking woke me up. I was falling asleep on Al. Then this nigga come on talking about everything but a bit. This nigga's in motherfucking Medellin, fucking Colombia, wherever the fuck he is over there. That nigga don't mention that Breezy not one fucking time. This nigga talking about everything but one. The nigga even lied and said he was finna go to the hood and look for it. Man, don't do that, guy. Not you. Librarian guy, do not do that. Stay your ass out of there. But go man. Stop just want to watch niggas run around and fucking
Price,
and
aka
short.
Mr. Recommendation. Ha, they hilarious.
Yeah, I'm on. Laugh at that weak shit. But you hear this real shit that I'm talking. You feel me? On all y'all motherfucking. Yesterday, niggas was calling in fucking begging for fucking counters. Then you got mailmen calling in. You feel me? Begging for fucking some. Hey, give me a shout out, doo-doo. Come on, I'm the number one caller. Last time. Don't forget me. Fucking man, you niggas is weird, man. I like this, man. I love this show, but it got a lot of weird ass niggas on this motherfucker, man. And I hate that part of it. You feel me? But I love it because I get to flip that shit and talk shit and get on y'all niggas' heads. You niggas is weird. Someone need to tell y'all, because y'all walking around in everyday life being weird.
You may feel like it's your time.
But
it's not your time.
You need a woman in your life, bro. You too angry. And if you got a woman, then that's when you need to get the 6-pack. You're gonna be happier. You too angry. You always mad.
I know. I got bitches, man. Okay, few of them, nigga. I can hand them out. You feel me? Hey, nigga, I'm telling you this. I won't be in Colombia not talking about one. Not nigga. Ness, I sent you a DM on your Instagram. Nigga, send me what you see out there, man.
homie. This is what I be saying about y'all. Is either selective hearing, rage bait. You trying to get him to call back in, because the man clearly said he had a couple of girls with him. And he's getting up now from partying all last night. Like, y'all just some fucking haters. Y'all just, your ears don't work when he's saying the shit you don't want to hear.
Ain't no motherfucking way this nigga waking up to jump on this shit with this fucking topic, and when he got some women, multiple, man, that nigga's lying just like he said he was finna go to find the fucking plug. And I'm not hearing it. That nigga's a librarian ass nigga, man. What the fuck, man? Come on, man. Keep it real, Ness. We know what's up with that nigga, man. Anyway, he's a good guy. He's a young dude, man. But bruh, come on, man. Wake your game up, man. Get some fucking swag, man. Anyway, man, where am I with the fucking list, man? I don't know, man. Listen, all I'm saying is, man, shout out to the niggas that try to spice it up. Ness, I damn near was finna fucking cut one of them niggas just to, man, can I cut the fucking show and can we start up the Nestor Gibbs channel and get on some fucking peps?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What it take to cut the show, man?
I mean, I'm gonna get to the callers. Once all the callers is done, then I'm done. Then I'm gonna hit the post office. Today's my day off at the gym, so I could come back and do another show on the Nestor Gibbs channel all day, twice on Sunday, bro. We working here, man.
That'd be great, because this shit right here, man, this shit ain't cool.
We working, but you only one dude. There's people in there, mad at you.
Man, that's because them is the weird niggas mad that I'm exposing.
But how is they weird? Because they like boxing.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you some weird shit. Nigga in the chat, I'm gonna tell you. Nigga in the chat said, "Why her milk?" You feel me? That nigga chatted in talking about talk boxing. Enough with these peps type shit, right? Nigga said, man, you want to say talk boxing, man, call in. You feel you want to hear boxing? Nigga,
Yeah, but you can't get mad. You
I'm
gotta
not
understand. I've been there. You can't get
nigga,
mad at the chatters because not everybody can call.
You
Not
on that tree
everybody.
shit again.
Not everybody gets. What do you mean, bro? Like, have you not had multiple fucking jobs? Do you not understand? Somebody at McDonald's can't be on their phone. Somebody at a fucking delivery guy for FedEx probably is not allowed to be on the phone because they got a camera in their fucking truck. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You be crying and fucking complaining.
You act like these niggas can fucking text though. Man, come on, Ness. You don't
Bruh,
even make sense.
yeah, you could probably text and not be on the phone, Price. What the fuck?
Wow.
Holy shit.
That's crazy. Okay,
no, what's crazy is that you think texting and holding a conversation on the phone are the same thing. That's insane.
I never said that. Well, I don't know where you got that shit from. But anyway, like I said, the nigga, listen. The nigga said, I want to just listen to a boxing show. Nigga, you listening to niggas give they takes and you ain't giving shit, man. Like I told dude who was begging for the fucking counters, man. Give back to the fucking community. Nigga, how about you come and give your opinion? You old freeloading ass, I want to hear everybody else shit, but you quiet as a fucking church mouse, but you want to text on fucking day. You's a weak ass weird, probably in the library.
This is exactly why I gotta have a bell on. I ain't even put the bell. This is what I be saying. You just be talking about nothing, man. No, I didn't. No, the fuck I didn't.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I'm gonna jump off. Yo, I feel it, Ness. I'm not even mad at you. You want some tree shit? Protect my caller, because this is
no. You just ain't talking about shit. You ain't talking about shit. You call in and you complain. And that's all you do. You ain't talking about shit. You not changing shit. You ain't said shit about none of the fights, none of the fighters. You just talking about callers and chatters. Like, bro, you miserable. You need to change your life. It's you that needs to change.
I just told you about the fighters. I'm past that shit. I told you why I ain't even interested in talking about the fighters. I'm past that, and I'm doing what I always do. I'm trying to change. I'm trying.
What he always do.
Listen to the suggestions.
What you always do is that complain. You don't talk boxing. You complain.
Look, Ness, you win, brother. It's good. It's your platform, man. Do you, man? I ain't mad. Fuck you, weird ass niggas. Though.
You seem to be. You seem to be mad. You seem to be tight.
I am. These niggas fucking my show up, man. I gotta go, Ness. I'll send you some chips. Weird ass niggas.
Let's go. Discord available, X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Now is the time. Discord available, X Spaces available. Zoom also available. Got the Zoom link rocking and rolling. Outside of the Zoom link, we got the landline as well, rocking and rolling. You know what time it is. We just crossed over 12 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock on the West. I'm going to go ahead and get a quick restroom break and be right back for any callers looking to chop it up.
What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice. Yes, GTO.
Two-tone superstar.
Water.
Shout out to the motherfuckers.
Water.
It's easy to kill a fish. You just gotta pour poison in the water.
Two-tone said he need another hit. Hold on, Ness, you know Mozzie with the I'm gon' stick you with this jab and it's gon' hit just like a brick. Tone on commentary like you can't believe this. Can't believe this. What up, Star? You know she promote the health. You know we promote the squabbles. We don't wanna hear no talking if you ain't gon' run the squabble. Know that hook gon' leave him drunk, have him loopy like he Charlo. When I hear that bell ring, he smoke just like a blunt. I hit up Nessie, got the link. I left him pesos with the run. I need that go like Michael Spinks, need that cover of the ring. Beat him bad like Billie Jean, like OC did round one. I put that paper up on this fight and it's gon' end in round one. Come on, Tone, you know the fight. After this, let's roll one. running. We got yams pulling up like it was Turkey Day or something. We got yams pulling up like it was Turkey Day or something. Border wars, border wars, border wars, border wars. Trees came with the drink, don't trip, bro.
Good morning, TBD. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Solo, Dolo, Scarface, No Manolo. Lord have mercy.
Boxing Voice.
We are here to talk about Border Wars 18, Orlando, Florida, School of Hard Knocks.
We at Border Wars. Better book your ticket, cause we on tour. We got fades, scraps, talking about all the money on the scraps, yeah, it's money on the floor. We at Border Wars. Better book your ticket, cause we on tour. We got fades, scraps, talking about all the money on the scraps, yeah, it's money on the floor. Yeah, it's money on the floor. Who you betting on? Mozzie smart money, all these hooks I'm putting on. Prince like Nassim, all this drip I'm putting on. Light up on my feet, I'm like Shakur, I pick them off. Pick them right apart. It ain't no comparing, ain't no need to pick apart.
Mike, Omaha, counter. What up? Mike in Omaha.
Sim boys.
What is up?
We back, man. Hey, I got a
Back
little
at it.
disclaimer.
What up?
All respect. If you got kids, turn it down.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Why this nigga? No, it's all good. Why this nigga say my name again, bro?
Who?
He said the last nigga, the last weird nigga that you
Price?
kicked off. You should have kept that nigga in the motherfucking vault. Keep his hand up. We don't need that nigga, man. What you tell that nigga? He's miserable. You miserable, Price. 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 Why you gotta wake up and think about me all day and worry about the callers? Call in, give your boxing take, bro. It's about JoJo Diaz and H2O. You called in talking about my boy Bears, Allen the Bay, and then you have to throw me on there, the cherry on top. Yo, weird ass nigga. Shout out to the Iceman Drake. You know what he said? Niggas talk more than bitches these days. You get on here and just talk. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Sound like a hoe. You sound like a straight hoe, nigga. Fuck boxing, nigga. Who the fuck do you think you is? Fucking ring card holder? Shut up, nigga. Talk boxing and keep it going. Who are you to judge somebody every fucking day, nigga? Who are you to judge a nigga on this motherfucker? Think you better than everybody? Go deliver a car off, nigga. You fucking car salesman. Shut the fuck up. Play a price. Hoe ass nigga. Always talking on this fucking YouTube and Discord shit. Shut up. I hope you like that in person, nigga. I hope you like that in person. Stop tricking off the two-tone every day, too. You little hoe. Tricking off every day, giving $2, $3 every day. Nigga, you ain't even fucking a member on this fucking page. Shut up. You a trick, nigga. You a trick. You a trick. You up there paying for friends, nigga. You got two-tone laughing at your little corny ass shit. You laughing at his corny ass shit. Shut up, nigga. And listen, nigga. The fuck wrong with you? Always talking like a bitch, nigga. A bitch. You heard it. Bitch, nigga. BITCH, nigga. Shut the fuck up, man. The fuck up. Untuck your tail. Cross-dresser. Shout out to the boxing voice. Out in the bay, don't trip. I got you. The fuck? What's wrong with that nigga, man? You gotta show some respect on this motherfucker. Keep my name out your fucking mouth. Knock me out, player price. You wanted to end the show? Throw next $50, you trick. Nigga, I know you hear me. I see you right there. Oh, weird ass nigga. It's Mike from Omaha and this motherfucker Nesta Gibbs. We gonna come through and we gonna step on that nigga neck every fucking time. Every time you bring my name up. I'm only calling and talk about that nigga. But somehow, right, he always gotta say something about Omaha Mike. Shut your ass up, nigga. Get off my nuts. Nigga, the fuck? That's the regular fucking call. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to Nesta Gibbs. It's TB fucking BV, nigga. the boxing voice. It ain't the player price voice. If you don't like what you're hearing over here, move the fuck on. Wait for two-tone and that clown ass shit and go laugh over there, nigga. The fuck wrong with you? You ain't running shit over here. Go read the fucking room. We don't fuck with you, you weirdo. Drop your nuts, fat boy. Go pop a peptide. Go run a fucking hill. Go count your calories, nigga. You and Two-Tone, go get on the fucking tag team diet together. Since y'all niggas always want to talk some shit, nigga. Can't throw fucking rocks at a fucking glass house, nigga. Like you just Mr. Know-It-All, got your shit together like that. The fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man? Where that nigga Two-Tone been at anyway? He ain't been over here. No, he been at. Can't wait to see his ass. Come on over here, Two-Tone. I know you listening. Player price can tag team me. Y'all, two of y'all niggas in this. I'm gonna eat a few balls. You fruity ass niggas. Shout to the squad, niggas. Keep doing your fucking thing. It's fucking way. And
Breaking up bad. Breaking up bad.
We out of here though, man. Keep.
All right.
See you raise your hand. That nigga shit. Nigga. Yo, roly poly ass. Yo, musty ass nigga. You old sweating while you just sitting watching TV ass nigga. You old stinky ball ass nigga. Go
All
take a
right,
shower.
Mike, we out of here, man.
Shout out to the
Damn.
squad.
I'm going on a bell with y'all, man. We can't deal with this shit. We got an Emperor counter here from Price. I don't even know. Is that an Emperor or you paying what you owe, man? What's going on? Because Al got a counter. Can't be cutting my man's Al like that, bro. Al, what up? In the Bay areas. Areas. What up?
Ness,
What up?
bro, how you gonna call somebody weird when he calling for a boxing show to talk about nothing but not boxing? He talking about
Exactly.
everything else but not boxing.
Exactly.
That's like going to Chick-fil-A and asking for a double cheeseburger, and then getting mad at Chick-fil-A talking about how y'all don't have a double cheeseburger. Like, bro, that is the weirdest thing ever. Yeah, I might stutter, I might think about my thoughts, but I'm talking boxing. I'm trying to get educated on boxing. So I be trying to figure out what's the right way to say something and not sound stupid. Not just blurt out anything. So sometimes I pause because I want to think about what I'm saying instead of acting stupid. Because like I said, I'm just a casual. I'm not calling myself a hardcore. So some things I have to think about to understand. But these fools want to get on here and talk about everybody else, but what the topic is about. And then get on complain about the topic. Bro, start your own thing. If that's the case, like, bro, and then you want to talk about peptides. Ain't this the same dude that was making fun of you shooting yourself with a needle when you first start doing peptides? But now he want to know about peptides. Now he want to talk about peptides. Now he want to talk about syringes. But before he was talking about that was dope. He was talking about how stupid that was and how he ain't gonna really do it. But now it sounds like he's about to do it. You, bro, the weirdest thing ever, bro. And so what if the man is in Brazil and he ain't talking about women? It's other things in life but women. I'm married, so it don't really matter to me if he ain't talking about no woman. You feel me? Yep. There's beauty in life. Because all you think about as a woman is like, bruh, that's the only thing that matters. You feel me? Women come to a dime and a dozen. You know, it's only one queen, so maybe he ain't got that queen that he want to talk about. You feel me? You can't just talk about any all random shit. It's like, bro, cats is weird, bro. I don't get what people problem is. And then he want to talk about where Two Tone at, and so he could talk to Two Tone. It's like, bro, you tripping? Like, go on Two Tone show to talk all that weird stuff. Like, I don't get it, Ness. What's up with these people? Like, I guess that's what he wanted. Somebody to call in and talk about him. Like a CYP. Nobody's talking about Price. So Price wanna just stir the pot so everybody can talk about him. It's like, bro, if you wanna go to sleep, nigga, go to sleep. Like, bro, take a chill pill. Learn about boxing. You call into a boxing show. Educate yourself, player. That's my call.
Let Al cook. You cooked him, Al. You cooked him. He dropped off the line. You cooked him good. He done quit. He dropped off the line, man. You cooked him. And that's GTO, man. Al cooked him, man. James, what it do, Atlanta? Loco, si no? Cooked him, man. Damn. James in Atlantis.
Hello, Ness. You hear me?
I hear you, my bros.
Oh man, what's up, man? Good afternoon, man. Good afternoon, man. These niggas
Shit.
funny today, man.
Yes, they
Niggas
are.
funny today, man. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna add. I ain't gonna add no more to it. I'm gonna let them have it, man. Even though I think what I think about these niggas, man, I'm gonna let them do their thing, though, man. But yo, man, why we ain't talking about the big card that's brewing in Australia, man? Why we talking about this right here, man?
What
I mean,
card
I
is
like
that?
Sly, but come on, man. You know the Spence card, man.
We
You
just
know the
talked
Spence
about that
card. You
shit
know,
2 days in a row, man. What's wrong with y'all?
For real? You talking about Stephen Fulton on the card? You talking about all that?
Man, nobody got to talk about that addition. They ain't find nobody.
But bruh, it's a good addition. It's a good
Bro, they
card.
tuning up,
This is a.
though. They tuning up. That card is about Earl. The rest of them dudes tuning up.
I mean, bro, but it's also about Stephen Fulton getting over heartbreak too, though, man. Like
Oh,
we talked
man.
about that before, man. Like a fighter be able to redeem himself after a big breakup or whatever, man. Coming back, seeing what he,
I
or
don't know
seeing what
what
he
you
said.
talking about, bro. What is you talking
You
about?
know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But
I
it's all
don't.
good, man. Nah, but Slive, man, Slive versus JoJo, man. If Let me ask you, man, if JoJo pulls out the same performance that he pulled out against Regis, man, you think there's a chance he can win this fight?
If
Do you
JoJo
think?
pulls out,
Do
yeah,
you think?
hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
You
That's
think? You think
exactly
there's a?
what I'm saying. Hell yeah.
You think there's a chance? You think there's a slight chance that Slide might be in over his head and everything because the comeback fights that he had after the Lucas Bang body or whatever the fuck we want to
Yeah,
call him and
bro.
everything,
Yeah.
kind of been like very underwhelming. So it's kind of like, mm,
Yeah, bro.
could he really fall short again? Which I hope not, man, because I like the kid, but hopefully he does get the win. But if he does get this win, though, man, this would be JoJo's what straight loss, man? This would be like his what,
Oof.
sixth straight losses?
No,
Six,
ninth,
seven?
ninth, ninth, I think.
Jesus Christ, I was trying to give him some grace.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, it'd be his ninth straight loss, which is crazy. But shout out to JoJo for competing. And is there any mention that this is gonna be JoJo's last fight? Because, bro, you can't
Nah,
do nine straight
there's been no
losses.
mention of that.
I mean, shit, man, we got to get JoJo on the show soon, man.
Bro, I
We got
mean,
to at
he's
least
he's he's still doing okay. Like that fight with Regis, he did alright. So it's like no need to say retire. If Ashton goes in there and beats the brakes off him like bad, 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 where the Regis fight, don't even look like it happened, then maybe you consider that. But like right now, he coming off that Regis fight. In boxing, you as good as your last performance, man. And he was alright
but
in that last one.
nine straight L's though, Ness. That's pretty.
Hey man,
That's a
listen.
lot.
Orlando
That's a lot.
Salido had how many L's when he beat Loma, and guess what? He still
Hmm.
JoJo still don't got 13 like Orlando do, or 11 like Orlando did when he beat
That's
Loma.
true.
You know,
That's
there's
true. That's
plenty of
true.
people with mad losses that they turn it up. Like, you know, can Ashton beat Tevin Farmer? He got hella losses. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, losses don't define you, bro.
True.
Tevin making
That's
another
true.
comeback
That's
now,
true.
so we'll see what happens there too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, hey, Ness, man, I'm just trying to keep the show going, man. Well, as always, shout out to you, shout out to the community, man, and thanks for everything, bro. You be cool.
You the man, champ. You the man. We appreciate you. Discord available. X Spaces available for anybody looking to call in. Now is the time. Let's see. Oh, it's the Wolf special feature. What up?
Yo, you hear me now?
We hear you. Muffled, but we hear you.
I'm trying to talk right. You
Oh, there
hear me?
you go.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, JoJo does what he got to do. It just turns it around. Like you say, if he performed like he did against Caesar, pull it out, maybe he would get 9 straight draws week, which is a lot. And he got some plays to figure out. And, I feel like it's gonna be a decent fight. Got a pair of the price we want to talk about, but we the weird one. And like we got the big fish back for the first time since the Crawford fight. Like my biggest fan was talking about last call. So we'll see what he looked like when he comes out. There's a lot of boxing to talk about for Price to want to hate on because he wants to talk about women and money because that's how he defines himself. Yeah, I was just keeping the show going. Definitely looking forward to this JoJo fight and seeing what things are gonna look like. And let's not forget we got Border Wars coming up. To play this happening, but hopefully it still turn out to be a good show and we get some good fights on next card. But that's my call.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Price of Chatty Patty, man. Skipped out on Border Wars. Dipped out, man. He could have fought. I gave him plenty of opponents. He was only looking to cherry pick. Chatty Patty, bro. Discord, X Spaces available. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Hit me up on Nest GTO if you're looking to talk to them Peppies. At the Boxing Voice, anything boxing, Border Wars. We right back at it this afternoon, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have a Border Wars show. We're going to feature a bunch of the amateurs, the Leja brothers and Sofia Ortiz, who won a Border Wars belt last time out in Orlando. Catch us on the next one for shows. Let's see, we got Edgar Granados. You gave that counterpunch to Mike. He used it. Player price with the rent. Space, Ghost, Kurt, let Al cook. King Counter Al. Edgar Granados, $2. Chef Al. Oh, Nug. Look at that. New York Bullet. Itama Hergovich announced. That's a good fight. I like that fight. I was talking about that fight when they were saying it was possible. And that's why we covered the Dave Allen Hergovich. So that's perfect for me. On that note, we out like a light. NestGTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't forget to take advantage. We're doing 10% off for Father's Day. It's going to end on Sunday. Sale ends Sunday. 10% off your orders. Get with me. Hit me up on a DM. NestGTO. I'm out.